some things I can't have. I wanna talk over you loudly, but I know I can't. I want you to shut up, I want to respond and tell you that I'm so fucking mad. I wanna hurt your feelings, so I hurt a little less, but I can't do that, cause I know it's something I'll regret. I wanna check all your posts to compare who's hurting the most, but I can't cause I know it's unhealthy. I wanna be bold and say your name in this song, but I can't cause I know how much drama.
All right, we're live. Hi, guys.
Hello. Oh.
We have All Girls Alliance with Danielle Lickey from Big Brother Over the Top.
Hello, hello.
How are you guys? Everybody watch the episode? I'm assuming?
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Everyone has wine on deck. We're so excited to have you on. Literally a queen. Rob legend. Should have been on All Stars.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
should have.
I'm sad that I'm not there, but I kind of like, once I kind of like just started going off on Big Brother a couple years ago with like all their racist stuff and everything, and like going like at the producers, I kind of just like figured, one, All Stars is never happening. Two, they're not gonna call me back, so whatever anyway. But like, I was like, whenever the rumors were like, I was like, they're not calling me back. They're too mad at me. They're not calling me. So I'm not mad. I'm happy to be here talking Big Brother with you guys, Twitter. Like, there's really no better place for Big Brother than Twitter. So
That's true. That's true. We're glad we're not on Facebook.
No.
We don't
get on and I'll be like, I'll get added to a group and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
They're bad news. Do not recommend.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Everyone's
so hard.
very, very frustrated, especially the BB.
Yeah, for the most part. There are a couple that like do both, and I'm like, how do you do that? I don't understand. But yeah, we have so much to talk about with the first eviction and head of household and everything, and we have so many questions for Danielle. So, but so let's start with the episode. I mean, we kind of knew what was happening, right? Like, we knew Keisha was going to go. But I want Danielle's thoughts on, like, how do you feel about Cody's HOH? Like, catch us up. How are you feeling so far?
I mean, I'm not shocked by his HOH at all. Every single move that he made was completely predictable. I felt like he should have, like, made a safer move, like, nommed the winners or nommed David, and maybe Christmas or something, like, but I feel like attacking the older, like the old school players without saying he's playing the game, he's playing the game.
Yeah.
You know, he drew that line in the sand. So yeah, I lost my train of thought. Sorry guys. But yeah, so I wasn't surprised by his nom choices or the fact that he kept Kevin over Keisha. So I'm not surprised by that at all. He probably just thinks that he can beat Kevin more than he can beat Keisha.
Yeah.
And I don't really like playing Big Brother that way. So I always like, especially someone like Cody. Like, I'm just like, how are you that scared already of these people? You just stepped in the house with them. Like, I don't know. I don't like that. Like, if you're coming into an All-Star game, you should have that confidence. But
Yep.
He doesn't even know them. He didn't even know them. Like, he didn't know the first seasons. He has no idea who they were. And he was just like, okay, they seem weak. Let me go after them. So
Yeah,
I agree. And like his whole thing of, I mean, we've talked about it, but his whole thing, like, I don't even know who she is, but you know who Memphis is?
Right.
exactly.
It's
You don't know Keisha, not know Memphis.
It's
And honestly, I know Keisha before I know Memphis. Like, I had to do a refresher. Like, Memphis, season 10. Oh, that's right.
he lost.
But
That's
like,
the one. Yep.
But it's like, oh, okay, Keisha, boom, I know exactly who you're talking about. You know? So it's like, how are you on Twitter, Cody, and you don't know, like, you're in the Big Brother world and you don't know who Keisha is. Like,
yeah,
no.
I agree. I think that's either, oh, sorry, Asha. That's one of two things. That's either, I mean, we know it's a preset alliance. You know, between him and Memphis, and he probably didn't know who Memphis was either, or it's just flat out misogyny. Like,
And I wouldn't be surprised by either.
Or both.
I think both.
Yeah. Let's not give him the benefit of the doubt that it's only one of them.
That's fair. Yeah. What were you gonna say, Asha?
No, I just say I'm so disappointed in Cody, which I don't know why I expected this week to go as it did, just because I don't really have much faith in Cody. Mm-hmm. It's just, as a fan of this game, I was like, oh, like, come on, why are you getting rid of Keisha or Kevin this week? It's too early for it. Go after freaking David. You know, I don't claim that guy anyway, so, like, let's get him out of there.
Literally. Yep. I'm like, why are you wasting an all-star HOH? Like, what are you doing? Go after someone who doesn't belong to be there. Like, that's a target. That's someone that you can say down the line. What are you going to say for David? Oh, yeah, don't keep me over David because David... Nothing. Like, what?
He's done nothing.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
But she's gone, and it's sad, but we have to move on. I mean, and that's kind of how I've been, like, this week. I've been like, yes, like, we know she's going. It sucks. I'm upset about it, but I also didn't want Kevin to go. So,
yeah,
it was a really weird
gone
week.
yet.
I'm kind of annoyed about, like, that everyone voted together.
Yeah.
I mean,
Janelle tried.
And when she talked to Bailey and was like, "What? Like, why?" And then Bailey,
yes, that was the.
And then ran to Cody and said it. I was like, "What? What are you doing? Stop right now! This is the whole, like, rule that was made up was because of BB16, and you're so annoying."
That's what I'm just like. I'm like, what? Yeah. I'm like, can we have people watch seasons other than 16? Because even on my season, they had people watch. They watched Jordan, and then Jordan and Jeff, and then they watched season 16. And I'm just like, why? Why are you only showing those two? Stop it!
Yeah.
Stop
yeah.
it!
I don't
Those aren't even the best season.
I have a question for you, Danielle. When you go into sequester, do they tell you which seasons to watch, or do you choose?
They suggest. Well, it's different for me because they knew that I've seen all of them. Okay. But what I got from my other house guests was that, like, they suggest them to you. So, like, when you're going through the interview process, they tell you, like, oh, you should probably watch this season and this season and this season. So that, and then, like, they'll just go back and binge watch those 2 seasons while they're at home or while they're in sequester, and it's always the same ones.
So it's always 16 that they go back to.
Always 16.
Why?
Always 16.
That's the worst.
Always 16. Always 16 and always 10. Like, always 10. No, not 10.
I would say 10 makes sense.
Like, and I'm like, okay, 10, but I think it's more so like 10, 16, and
13 or 11.
Remind me which is which. Whichever one with the brigade and Enzo.
14 or 12. That's 12.
They tell them to watch. They tell them to watch the brigade, and they tell them to watch like Derek's season, and then they tell them to watch 10.
The white guys. Okay, are we surprised?
More people need to watch 10 as an option.
I'm like, why are we not watching when they learned how to backdoor? Like, why are we not watching that season? Like, All Stars, like. Even season 7, like, I want people to see, like, Big Brother has become so cushiony, like a pillow. Like, I'm like, what is this? Yeah, that's why I loved my season so much as my cast was a hot mess. Like, we played Big Brother. I played a Big Brother game. Like, I would have been so mad if I went on, like, season 19, 20, 21, like, and been stuck with that type of gameplay. I would have been so mad.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have let it happen. Yeah.
They should tell people to watch your season.
That's what I'm saying. Like, watch a season where you're going at each other every week. That's what makes it entertaining. That's why we like Janelle, and we like those people who aren't afraid to like Rachel, who aren't afraid to make it known. I'm going after you. This is a game. We can play. Like, that's Big Brother. Like, I don't know. I don't like the new Big Brother setup. That's the rule. What? Like,
in what world? Like, why are we playing this for money? There's only
That's why Janelle was like, what?
This is effort. Like,
and I love her for actually saying it.
Win. Literally, That's literally what I'm like. I would have done the same thing. What?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean we all have to vote?
Yeah.
How are you not voting what's best for your game? The HOH isn't going to be the HOH next week.
Right.
So they no longer can protect you.
Yes.
They can't. They have zero guarantee to protect you from this week moving forward. After once veto was played, do what you want.
Yeah.
Once the veto ceremony has been played, that's why it's an anonymous vote. If they wanted you to know, you'd have to vote right there in the living room.
Exactly.
Then, of course, all vote what the HOH wants.
Yeah.
But even then, no.
I'll tell you that
Couldn't be.
much.
It couldn't be me.
At BB20 when they're like, who flipped? Who flipped? No, that is the game.
Yeah. It's not.
It's not flipping. Like, that's the.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, it's gone so far. And I was really kind of hoping, like, with this season, with it being All-Stars and with a lot of old school players, you know, coming back, that we would get some of that. And it's week 1. Like, yes, okay, it's week 1. I'm trying to stay optimistic, but, like, it's not looking super likely because we have, you know, people like Nicole and people like Cody that just, like, want to just make it easy. That's not good TV.
No.
It's not good TV, and I feel like, not to jump ahead, but this week is probably going to be super boring for me. Like, a Memphis HOH is just not ideal by any means. I wanted anyone
Not
else.
even going to be exciting.
Yeah, what's he gonna do?
It's
He's
like.
going to target Ian, I think.
He's going to target
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Put Bailey up, and he's putting Bailey up as a pawn, apparently.
Target what? I missed that.
He said he's going to target Ian,
Yep.
but that he wants to use Bailey as a pawn. It's weird.
Wow. Yeah.
But you know what? That's not going to work because Nicole is that's not going to. What? They're not going to vote out Ian, and Bailey's going to sit up there like. Oh
They're
my
not-
gosh!
This is the third person that is going to go. That's what's going to happen.
If Bailey's on that block, she's
100%.
getting the boot, 100%.
Do not say that.
Like, has a huge target on her back because they keep linking her up.
They keep linking her with
Devon.
Devon.
Yeah.
So if I were her, I would go around and start telling people, like, they know that people are doing it, so they should start going around and being like, yeah, so and so, but they're always with this person. Even if they're not, just start saying it. That's what I would do. Be like, yeah, I know, I want to talk to so and so, but they're always with this person.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I want to talk to everywhere I go. So like,
I want to talk to Ian, but he's always with Nicole Franzel.
literally,
Darn
boom,
it.
right there. The 2 winners. That's the easiest. Oh, the winners are an alliance.
Yeah.
Boom, done. Like,
It's
People run with that. Like,
and people are always like, oh, it's so much easier to play Big Brother from the couch because you have all the information. No, it's really easy to play Big Brother in the house as well. It's not that hard.
Thank
It's
you.
really not.
Yes.
Coming from someone who it's not that hard. It's really not.
You just have to be perceptive, I think, and like pay attention and not be scared of your shadow. Like,
Literally.
I don't know. It's this season.
And you can't
I'm
you don't
confused.
talk too much. You have one person you talk to yourself. That's what makes Big Brother not difficult. Anything you want to talk out, you talk it in your own head to yourself. Literally, because that's the only person you can trust in the game. When all else fails, you think of a theory, don't go bounce it off someone else until you've already talked it all out and you go to that person and you can trust them. Because you don't know what they're going to do with that. Because that's what happened in season 16. Anytime someone would mention Derek just a teensy little bit, he'd be like, oh, they're talking, you're gone. Every single time. I remember specifically the episode where he was talking about getting Nicole Franzel on the block, and she was laying in bed with him, and she's like, oh my God, Derek, you're so much smarter than people give you credit for. Like, saying something like that to him, and it cuts to the diary room, and he's like, oh, Nicole, you gotta go. And guess what happened? She went. So I'm just like, stop talking to each other. Talk to yourself and your final 2 only. Your final 2, which means just one person.
Tyler.
Like,
Who should Tyler talk to?
literally, I'm like,
The whole
He's
house.
got final deals with everyone. He's got a final deal with the freaking house plants at this point. It's insane that he's playing the same game.
I really want to know who his real final 2 is.
I do too.
wanna know.
that's was my problem his whole season. I was like, but who are you really loyal to? Because are you loyal to Casey or your girlfriend? Like, I'm confused who your final 2 really is.
No, I don't know.
Like, I don't know what what it is. Like
it's basically like whoever is it's the opportunity that week. I think it's like he puts his eggs in all the baskets, so it works out for him every single time, and it's gonna bite him. It's gonna bite him because everyone wants to work with him, and they're gonna go and tell everyone that they're all working with Tyler.
And they're gonna do a house meeting.
I would love a house meeting against Tyler. That would be.
Oh my God, house meetings are the worst. House meetings are the worst.
I can't wait. I want to see some house meetings.
I do too.
I was hoping
I want to see like, but
we're
not gonna get that, and it sucks so much because like it's funny. I hyped this season so much.
Yeah.
To Janae, my partner, I hyped it so much. I was like, this is the season you need to watch. This is going to be so good. They're all going to come in gaming. Everyone's going to go. No one's in there for a showman. It's like everyone is already like known, blah, blah, blah. Like it's going to be so good. And like this first week, I'm just like, oh.
I'm sorry.
Embarrassing.
My God.
Yeah.
This is what I knew would happen. Like I was hopeful that it wouldn't happen, but I knew this was the pre-gaming and everything. It was just going to ruin the season, and that's what's going to happen.
I wish CBS would have been more strict. Pre-gaming, you're out. Like, just go. I'm sick of it already.
Even if it's a rumor, gone. There's so many people to pull from. Like, if they have that mentality of, listen, you're disposable. Like, if you want to try and pregame, then you can go and I'm gonna pull somebody else in because there's a whole lot of Big Brother players that want to play.
There's a long line.
And if they treat them like they're this like, oh my gosh, oh, come here, oh we have to get you, like, no, they're realtors, like they're everyday people. They have everyday jobs. Yeah. They're not.
Look, that's what Danielle was saying, that she didn't want to leave her job, and like she has a stable job, and she didn't want to leave it.
Who said that?
Your priorities change as you grow up. You know, sometimes I could care less about my job. You can call me.
They should have called you. And Davon.
I know, that was so sweet.
She called a few times.
A couple times? Oh, I only saw the one.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so sweet.
She did.
Yeah.
I love Davon. If it's going to be anyone, it's going to be her. She's the best.
I feel like you should have been in that house, and I often think about Kalia, who I think is super underrated. What was she?
Yes.
Like, you guys, strategy, like competitions, it was nice to see, especially in terms of representation. We don't see a lot of people who look like us on Big Brother.
Yeah.
And so just to see you guys thrive on that show, it was really beautiful to watch. So.
Thanks. Yeah, that was like my biggest thing about going on was like, I want to do well. I want to go on as a Black woman and do well. Like I want to win the comms. I want to strategize. When I go down, I don't want to just be, oh, I was on the winning team. Like, oh yeah, I was a part of, like, no, I want to be the MVP. When people think of my season, I want them to think of me.
I do.
You were Susan, that's it.
Like me and like me, Jason, Justin.
Yes.
Justin.
Intel's giving me so much Justin vibes. It's like making my heart happy. Like his little dance, or like his pool table, just like here and there. I'm like, oh, Justin.
We are Night Jamboree fans. Like, this is who we are.
Oh my gosh.
Twitter, you have no idea.
Yeah.
People say that, and I'm like, I believe it. I know Twitter is a hot ass mess during Over the Top. I can't even imagine. I was on it for like 2 weeks at the end, and I was like, this is crazy. And that was my first time ever being on Big Brother Twitter. Before I went in the house, I had never really been on Twitter in terms of like interacting with Big Brother or about the show. My mom had a little bit, but like not me. So when I got off the show and I jumped into Twitter, I was like, whoa, this is a place for me. This is a wild.
We were like rallying our troops. We're like, let's wear our vote for this freaking care package right now. Oh my God, no, they're bots. CPS, you gotta tell them that they're bots. They can't let Morgan get this.
But you know what I loved about that is I loved that it allowed all of the fans to play, like strategize and play with us. To like be like, okay, when do we need to give this care? Like, I know you guys were all strategizing when to give who what and this and that, and like that I would have loved if I was like on a fan on the outside, like getting to be a part of like the fate of the players and trying to help my favorites like make a good decision, like even if they weren't seeing it. Like right now, like I wish I could like vote to send Janelle something, like
Yeah. Like, hey.
like in the Hunger Games, like send her like a little heart with a little note that says, "Trust your gut and Kaser," and that's it.
Yeah.
I think she's
Like the Hunger Games.
Yes.
Don't trust Madison and Cody.
Literally, stop talking, or like just send this emoji.
Yes. Exactly.
Oh my god.
You're like tweeting in the house too, right? So like I wish that they can see the comments.
Yeah.
I know. Like, what is that about? Like, I don't.
It's what Bailey tweeted.
And Tyler did, and Kevin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed those. Families for Baileys.
Yeah. It's just super weird. I was like, I don't know. It
Wait,
just seems
they're
like so cheesy to me.
What is?
That they're tweeting. Like, it just seems so cheesy. Like,
Yeah.
we know you can't actually interact. It's fine. Go focus on the game. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bailey's was sweet though.
yeah.
We need Moose to go back to the house and pull out his horn, and we need some tea to be spilled, something. Because if not, I feel like this season's gonna get dry. I do know that y'all are saying right now that you're losing a little bit of hope. You think the season's losing a bit of steam, but I feel like if Janelle is still there, there's gonna be a house divide very soon. And
Yeah.
I think shit's gonna hit the fan.
As long as
I'm
scared of her.
I'm just really nervous that like some of my new faves aren't going to be on the same side of the house as my old faves. And I know me, I'm going to side with the old faves because they're the ones that are going to be playing a better game.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just going to be really bad on Twitter. It's going to
Yeah.
be really bad. And that's why I had to give that disclaimer today. Like, listen,
Yeah. I'm already so conflicted. Like,
let me know.
Yeah.
it's so tough because like Danny was Big Brother to me. Like she,
Yes.
that was my first like big fave. Because I started in season 6, but then like I was really young, and so 8 was when I like really started getting into it hardcore. And she's just disappointing me, but it's mostly that she's just not playing with the people that I want her to, and like that's okay, and I have to keep telling myself that, and like just think about it on a gameplay perspective of like what's actually going to be best for her. I just think she's wrong. Like,
Yeah, she's bothering me both on a game level and a personal level.
Yes.
Because we talked a little bit about this last session, but those microaggressions, over it. I'm like one and done. After she said what she said, I said, you know what, Danielle, sweet, it's over. I want you to have your part back. I don't want any more.
It's kind of like that saying, you either die a hero or you live to be a villain. And like, it sucks because I can relate to you. Like, I loved Danny. I was all about Danny her season. I loved her and Evil Dick. Like, they were my two. I loved them so much. And seeing her play now, like I had such high hopes. So seeing her play now, I'm just like, really? Like, what are you saying? Like, what are you doing? What is your judgment right now? Like, on more than just the game level. So I've really found myself like detaching from her this season. I hope that it'll like change, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
For me, it's curtains.
Yeah. And then also Dom tweeted a Black Lives Matter tweet today.
Who?
Like, Dom, her husband.
Oh.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, you're crying.
Oh,
The
yes.
timing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I mean, definitely performative.
For sure.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, hurry up. Tell everybody that we support Black Lives Matter, even though that's
Like, let's not forget.
Like, let's do it. And then didn't he retweet something or say that Danielle was looking forward to working with Davon? He made an emphasis to say that she really, really, really wanted to work with Davon.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I'm sure she did.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I don't doubt it.
Was it Danny the one that made the comment about her hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And like,
Yeah.
I don't think that this is better. I I want to believe that she didn't know that it was offensive, right? Like, I want to believe that she was just ignorant and not, like, trying to be... I don't know. I don't know if that makes it better. I think it kind of does because it means she can be educated out of it. It's not how she actually feels. It's not the way that she actually wants to interact with people, but I don't know.
I don't know. That ain't enough for me.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's like, I'm not sure if that's enough, but like...
Yeah, it's not for
it's
me.
Just like...
It's not enough patience for it. Money, Google is free. If you don't know right now, then you're making an active choice to not want to know.
Yeah. That alongside coupling her and Davon in every single conversation that she has, it's kind of just like...
She was the person
and she said, I have to protect my boys. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, Danielle.
She was the one that started that. She's the one that started putting Bailey and Davon together.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm hopeful. Like she said, we have to remember, like, she's not playing with who I want her to play with, but is she still making good game moves? Like, that's what I have to ask myself, and she is setting herself up very well.
Yeah.
And I have to give her that. She is in a very, very good position in the house. If people don't catch on to, like, what she's doing, the bits and pieces that she is dropping that she knows, I think the information she knows is very exclusive, and if she drops it to the one person, it's just, that's going to ruin her game.
Yeah.
But right now, I think she's sitting pretty.
Yeah, I want to talk about this, though. So, you know, Bailey and Davon are missing out on so much, especially Bailey, because they're being grouped together, and, like, how bad is this hurting their game? Like, do you think it's recoverable?
No, because once you're kind of paired with someone, that's it. Once the house thinks that you're a duo, once they think that you're a voting deck, and they're not going to be able to sway you versus your other person, then, like, you're now that you now have a target on your back that you can't get off.
Yeah.
As much as you try and distance yourself, unless you, like, intentionally, like, attack them, I feel like you're gonna be coupled with them unless you go out of your way to attack their game.
Yeah.
And, like, you don't want to do that because you actually are, like, they actually are together, so they can't really go out of their way.
I don't know, because that's what Dan did to Danielle with Dan's funeral. Like, that was the whole thing. He was like, Danielle, you know what you did. Like, you know, I'm done with you. And then immediately just was like, sorry, I had to say that for, you know, we're good now. And it worked. So, like, it can be done. It's just, are people smart enough?
No, exactly. And I don't see Bailey and Davon pulling something like that to separate themselves, especially not this early on.
No.
They've already been made a duo week 1. If they would have been made a duo week 4, then they probably could have found a way to, like, okay, we're going to let this ride for a couple weeks, then we need to have a big blowout so people stop thinking we're together. So, like, I understand that because, I mean, me and Jason pretended for, like, 3 hours over the top of that as well. Like, I get it. And it worked.
That was so funny. That was, like, awesome. That was really great.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so, like, I think that, but it's so early in the game. Like, they've already been established. Like, there's no way that Shane and I could have been like, if I would have been like, you know what, Shane and I are getting too close, and I could have started putting the bug in people's ears and distancing myself, I still wouldn't have been able to separate myself from him unless one of us left.
Yeah.
Like, they're still going to think Danielle can manipulate him or Shane can manipulate her. Like, we need to split them up. And so I think that's kind of what has happened to Bailey and Davon. Now, their social game and their likability is going to keep them, but only for so long, because people are going to start attacking them once Janelle and Kaser are gone. So they need to be careful about getting people like that out, because once that pair is gone, they're the next step.
I totally agree.
Why isn't it like Cody and somebody?
It's like bugging me that Bailey, didn't someone say on Twitter that Bailey she said something about Janelle, or like she spread information that Janelle told her. Which, it's like, Bailey, please, you need these big targets in the game, because once Janelle is gone,
Yeah.
It's importance for you.
Yeah.
That has to be. Yep. I always tell like it was my biggest thing like that I learned playing my season that I see in every single season after that is the players who can weaponize the twist, whatever the twist is. So like right now it's all stars, so it's big names, big people like Janelle and Kesar, like weaponize them. Don't go against them because now you're trying to get all these people because you yourself can't do it. That's why you have to build all this up to do it. Now they're gone. Now what are you going to do? Now you have an alliance with 14 people. These two are gone. And now you're sitting here like, okay, now I have to turn on my alliance. Now all these people are going to know that I'm dishonest. You know? And so it's just like weaponize it. Use them. Like play with the twist. Play with those people. Know that they can advance you. And then when the time comes, cut them.
Yeah.
Not week 1. That was like Monty trying to get rid of Jason. Not week 1. You wait.
Dumb.
Why are you? You use him. You keep him as your shield. They keep talking about shields. You don't need an alliance shield. You need a target shield.
Yes.
Right. Like, if you were in the house, would you go and play with them? Would
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. It's not even another thought in my mind, but that's because I watched their season.
Right.
Whether it was I watched it real time or I watched it back, whether like the people in the house who watched their season and didn't like grew into all of this, like they respect them on a different level. Like they know that they play. Yeah. Janelle plays. Like ended up the only person that played Janelle was Dr. Will. So like if Dr. Will's playing you, I'll take it. Like if I get beat by one of them, whatever. You know what I mean? Like
Did you hear Kesar talking about Dr. Will today? Was that today or yesterday? It was this morning. Like right when they woke up, Janelle and Kesar were talking forever about like, do we keep Keisha? What do we do? You know, that whole thing. And he was like, why are they listening to the HOH? This isn't like, because they said, well, we're not sure, you know, if this person is actually going to vote. And he was like, it's not Dr. Will. He's not, like, that guy's pure evil. He'll, you know, sell your grandma. But you know, these people are not Dr. Will.
Literally.
Like, Kesar literally said it. And I was like,
he's like,
even Kesar knows that they're not. And it's Kesar. Like, if anyone, I'm putting him strategically right now next to him in that house. Like, you're not going, like, what? You're not him. You're not going to be him. You can't do the same thing you're not Derek. I know you, like, have this chip on your shoulder, Memphis and Cody, because you lost to Dan and Derek, but get over it because it's going to end up ruining your game. Like, I can't wait for them to go home. I can't wait.
I can't
wait for them to go home. Just because I want to, like, laugh. Like,
I was like fine with Cody being on just for like the eye candy aspect, but at this point I'm over it.
Doesn't blow his nose. I'm sorry. I always say that, but he's always sniffling and it's annoying.
He has not stopped talking about that.
I was fine with him being on. I'm just mad that he's being stupid. I'm mad that he's playing. I'm mad that he's playing Big Brother 16 and not Big Brother All Stars.
For real.
I hate that we're not playing a whole new game. We're playing an old season. I don't like that.
Yeah. And yes, that's exactly
one of these ones.
And it's like the thing that bugs me. Sorry, I didn't mean.
No, go ahead.
The thing that's troubling me is that Janelle and Kesar, they're not just loyal alliance members. They're actually pretty honest. They can win competitions and they're pretty strategic. So why wouldn't you want to work with them? Right. It's not like they can win competitions and they're horrible people. They're lying left and right. They're really honest. I don't understand why people don't
great personalities, like
they're fun.
What? Exactly.
They're not gonna like, you know, stick out for you. Like
exactly.
They don't care.
Exactly. You saw Kesar. Kesar like literally go like, Janelle, you're safe. What? Yeah. I want that. I'm about to show you that I deserve that from you because I'm gonna give it to you. So when the time comes for me, I know that you're gonna do it for me. So and I'm gonna prove to you that I'm gonna do it for you. So here we go. What?
It's weird how that.
How are you trying
works.
to like? I genuinely don't get it. Why are you like and I guess it's crazy for me because Cody's an athlete. So I'm like, how do you not have this athlete mentality of I want to be with the best, I want to go against the best, not
he did that already.
I need to get the best. I need to get the best out because I can't win with them. Like, yeah, you can't. Well, then step your game up.
He learned
if
his
you couldn't
lesson.
win, like if you couldn't win with Derek, you didn't think you can win against the best. Don't try and get them out now. Step your game up. Show us that you are an all-star. That you did deserve that over him. Prove us wrong. Correct. But no, you're doing exactly what Derek told you to do. Because you think that you can't win on your own.
Yeah.
Ooh, delicious. Wait. Did you cook the bacon? Right, no. Baby, you can't eat that bacon, my love. You can't eat that bacon. You have to cook that bacon on the stove. Yeah, so please don't eat the bacon. Please stop eating that. No. But the pork. Steven, okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Raw bacon.
That was very cute.
Oh my god, that's so
I love it so much.
She was opening the barbecue sauce. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Love it. I was like rushing to get on today because my daughter lost her first tooth literally 10 minutes before we got on.
So sorry.
You're
So
fine.
sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, oh my goodness. So he like brought me the salad bag. He's like, is this old? I was like, no, go for it. I opened the dressing. He comes out, he goes, I'm like, oh, it looks great. Like I'm making you put salsa on it or something. It's bacon. I'm like,
Raw bacon?
I look at it, it was raw bacon in his salad.
Aww.
It was so cute. It was so cute.
He tried.
Do you need a hug?
I respect that.
Do you want a hug?
Bacon.
Do you need a hug?
It reminds me of that wife swap episode with King Curtis.
You love wife swap.
That wife swap, and he's like,
No.
hey, it is good for me. I've never seen that on wife swap.
No, I don't watch wife swap. Like, I love that you watch wife swap.
It is
I love it.
lovely. Guys, look up King Curtis.
Oh my
God. Episode. It's about bacon and it's hilarious.
That's amazing.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god.
Children.
Now he's sad that I won't let him make the bacon by himself.
Oh, how old is he?
While I'm in here. He just turned 7.
Oh, my daughter's 7 too. She turns 7 in April.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's been an interesting couple weeks. He just thinks he can do everything, and I'm like, you can, just not cook bacon.
Yeah. That's the one. That's the one thing.
That's the one thing.
Not yet.
I can cook bacon.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, you need to wait for that one.
Yeah. But okay, well, let's get to some of our questions that we got on Twitter. We got some good ones. So for Danielle, I like this one. Do you think that this season is rigged for a guy to win?
I don't know if it's necessarily rigged for a guy to win. I don't think it's rigged for a guy to win. I think it's just Big Brother's always set up for guys to win.
Okay.
So I don't think it's like any different. I don't think it's like any more so than like a regular season in that sense. Because we do have some strong women in the house. I just think it's going to be difficult for those women to shine because some of the men are seen like anti-women.
Yes.
They're like, oh yeah, you can be in my alliance, kinda,
Yeah.
So it's like I think that the women have just as much a chance as they do in a regular season, which is not
A lot.
a lot.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's totally fair.
I can feel that.
I
I
think.
hope a woman that gets I hope it's a woman that gets out Cody and Memphis this weekend.
You know what? Even if it's Nicole Ansel, if she flips and gets one of them out, girl, take it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
She will no
Take
longer
it.
be the Memphis. I
You can have it.
Yeah. That'd be
Girl,
great.
Take me with the
Queen.
Okay. Do you think that Kevin is struggling so much because he was put into an alliance or clique during his season, so now in All-Stars where he has to make his own, he's having a harder time? I have never thought of that.
He was talking about it one day.
Yes and no. I think that he's really putting himself down a lot. He's like discrediting why he should be there. And I think that is what's making it difficult for him to build an alliance. Because he's not coming to people saying, hey, this is who I am. These are my strengths. This is how I can help your game. This is how you can help my game. This is how we can benefit each other. This is what I bring to people. He's more so like, I don't know why I'm here. I'm so like, I'm putting him on that. Like, I feel like he was kind of feeling like that going in because he kind of knew like he was from an older season and, you know, I'm probably going to be with some new age, like younger guys. Like, how am I going to compare to him? I'm sure he was thinking all of those things. I mean, he talked about his chest, like his pec muscle and stuff like that. So I'm sure he was already feeling that way. And then to get nommed for week 1, I'm sure he's just really doubting himself. And I think that's what's keeping him from being able to like make alliances because no one really knows how he's going. Like, I heard it so many times when people were talking, like, I mean, I don't really care. I don't know how either of them are benefiting my game right now. That's how you stay. You tell people how you're going to do something for them. And I don't really think that he knows what that is yet.
Yeah. I totally see that. Because I've been seeing a lot, and it's so hard to watch too. Like when he's actually like in those kind of moods, is like he's so insecure in his place in the house that it's destroying his game. I really hope that he can find himself again because he's such a good player. Like he was so good in 11, and so I really hope that we see better from him soon.
I think it's hard for him because he's like going to make himself the perpetual pawn of the season. If he keeps this mentality of, oh my gosh, like I can't believe, I don't know why I'm here, because people are gonna say like, okay, I know I can always beat him because he's always thinking like he's always going into something like, oh, how am I gonna do this? So they're thinking like, oh, I can beat him. So they're like, put him on the block. People are gonna want to keep him because he's easy to beat. He's likable. So let's make him the pawn over and over because he's not telling someone, no, I'm better than that. Like, no, he's just. I hope he finds. I hope he finds himself.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, sorry, Ashley, I can't hear you.
Oh, I said that conversation that he had with Cody, it was horrible.
Weird and uncomfortable.
Like, what's going on? Like, what are you doing?
And his one with Danny too. I was just like, buddy.
He has Ian and Nicole Anthony, which like is good because it kind of is like his team. Like if these people were on the teams how they were on his season, Ian and Nicole Anthony would be on that team.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, so I feel like that's why he is attracted to those people and going after, like he wants to be friends with them, he's friendly with them because like they're like-minded people. So like that's why he's. And then I don't know why he keeps on talking about Janelle and Kaser. He should be wanting to work with them. Because like I don't know why he thinks that like Cody is gonna help him. He's not.
Yeah. Why would Cody side with anyone other than like maybe like the Memphis thing, whatever. But we can't really count that because has its own things. But like he's gonna side with the new age people first. People on his season, people that he's met at events, people that know his family. He's not going to side with people who he doesn't know you. He just told you that. Yeah. He just told you that he doesn't know you. Why would you not side with the people who like rock with you and know what you're capable of? Who appreciate you.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I understand Ian would have been a brain, but I'm talking about within the house right now.
Yeah, no, I thought that too, but I was going to let it slide because he kind of fits in both categories. Like, he's smart, but I think he would be, like, kind of like borderline both. I think that maybe he would have been placed in the brains, but he would have really got along with Kevin's alliance, the Outcasts. Is that what it was? Yeah. So, like, I think that he would have technically been a brain, but I think he would have, like, worked with them and stuff like that. Like, I think he fits in with them very well. But
I could see that.
But, yeah, I hope we see better from Kevin soon. Off beats.
There you go.
And I don't know if we will.
I
would hold your breath, to be honest.
Why do you hate Ian so much?
Who?
Ian. Why do you hate Ian so much?
She said
I hate him. I thought we were talking about Kevin.
We were.
Oh,
yeah.
No, I don't hate Ian. I don't. Like, I would hold my breath on him.
Yeah.
You know, gaining self-confidence in this house and working and smartening up and working with Janelle and Kaysar. I don't get it. Why would you want to work with Cody? Why? It's just very dumb.
This
last
is
person I want to work with.
Stupidity is what it's given.
It's such a unique season to where, like, instead of putting a target on Cody's back, it's like put him in the best position of the house winning the first HOH, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, everybody has just been, like, catering to him and, like, at his beck and call, like Memphis with it, you know, waiting up for him in the morning, you know, things like that. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it.
I hope he goes home.
Yeah.
I doubt it, honestly.
I feel like it's going to be such a boring week because Memphis is just going to lay in the HOH room all week long. Cody's just going to lay in the HOH room again. Like, it's going to be so boring. Like, he's not going to talk to anybody. Also, the way that they set him up this episode, like, the way that the casuals are seeing this episode and what we know, in the house is so annoying because they did the same thing with Tyler last week. Like, why are you making these people look like they're masterminds? Like,
no,
why?
Tyler's literally not doing anything, and he got, like, the golden edit last week or on Sunday.
I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand. I hate the way and that's why I'm kind of maybe a little bit glad that we didn't have 3 episodes, because I hate the way Big Brother edits the shows for the casuals. Like, what are they even, like, this whole Memphis thing? I honestly barely remember that on live feeds. Like, there's so many other things that are happening besides that. Like, what? Why did you pick those?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
But also, Janelle and Kaysar's game has been, like, invisible on like the episode. Like, we're doing the most work, and Memphis is getting this golden edit.
I know.
What? He's done nothing but had a blanket on himself all week.
Freaking wrapped around his neck. Like, what?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
so
that was a mess.
And somebody had said, and I was running around, like, doing things, trying to get this all set up and everything this afternoon, so, like, I haven't been on Twitter a whole lot, but, like, somebody said that the episode wasn't live. Is that right? Is that accurate?
No.
Okay. So, like, that makes sense then. I was gonna say, like, maybe the HOH was a little bit rigged for Memphis, but also maybe they just had time to throw in more of him because he won HOH and they knew that. Right? Like,
that's what I think. I think that they knew who was HOH, so they're like, okay, let's make a whole segment about how he's been playing his game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he's been in any episodes.
Oh my god. Yeah, because now they have to make him relevant.
Yeah.
People are going to be like, wait, who?
I'm sorry. If CBS has to make you relevant, can you just go away? Like,
David?
Hello.
David? Gosh.
Oh my god. David. I said I would not talk about him because of the code, but I hate David. I'm over him.
No, you know what?
Go home.
I said it. Listen, I said at the beginning of the season, I'm rocking with you, David, because you're a black man, so I want you to do well. But, my guy, you don't deserve to be there. So let's keep that in mind. You're there, so make the most of it, and he's not showing me anything just yet.
He's not. And I've heard he needs to read some big Baldwin and Toni Morrison. Like, he needs to just...
Literally. And if I was coming in, never have voting, never have playing, like, I would not be reminding people of that. I'm not going to come and be like, hey, guys, remember that I got sent home before I even got to cast a vote? Like, remember I got sent home before I even got to come in? I didn't get to sleep in the house. Remember that? Like, what? Why are you telling these people that?
Never watched an episode either.
It's not.
makes sense.
Yes.
Almost.
The fact
Why
that
are
you're
you
on All Stars.
broadcasting this? That's what, it's just so, it makes me mad, not for me, it makes me mad for other people that deserve to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
Other amazing players that deserve to be in his spot and in Christmas's spot, those two people should not be there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They should not, by any means, like none. Christmas, you had a broken leg your whole season. You won because you got as far as you did because Paul literally dragged you by your broken leg to the final three.
Literally.
I love it.
Literally dragged you by your foot. To be fair, she's doing better this time of week 1-ish, doing better-ish. We'll see what she does.
Yeah. She came out of the gate really strong, and then she already started fizzling. So I'm like, it's week 1 and you're already fizzling. Like, I'm over it
That's why
already.
I'm like, ish, kind of, like
Yeah.
a little. But I'm like,
the
I'm
first couple
hopeful
days,
that,
I was like, oh.
she just kind of knew. I'm hopeful that it's because she knew how the week was going, so she knew she didn't have to keep gaming.
Yeah.
So she chilled out. Like, I hope that's what it is. But we'll see.
She was.
Is she that smart? We'll see.
I don't think she's talking with literally anybody but Tyler, and like she isn't talking with a lot of people. And then she's constantly saying, "No one's talking game with me." That is really annoying me, by the way.
I just
Oh
think,
my God.
like, she hasn't broken her leg yet, so she's doing better than her season.
Not from
Accurate.
Everyone keeps on saying nobody's talking to me yet. I don't know what's going
Nobody's
on.
talking game to me.
No one's talking. Yeah, no one's talking game to me. What else is something that they're saying? I really like everybody. I really like this person. Like, it's getting like kind of fake at this point. Like, no, that's not true, because the person you're telling it to is playing game. So there's no way that they're gonna be like, oh, this person's not playing game, they're the only one. Like, no. Like, if everyone keeps on saying that they're not playing game, it's gonna come back like, obviously everyone's playing game.
I'm just like, if someone were to come to me and be like, no one's talking game to me, blah blah blah, I'm gonna sit there and be like, what? Because I got talked game to 5 times today.
Yeah.
So that just must mean 1, you need to go home,
Or you're lying.
2, you're lying and you need to go home.
Mhm.
So either way, you gotta go.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Everyone's
Hey, I did have some conversations today. They're a little crazy. They don't have to, obviously divulge everything. Obviously, you're talking game. Just say it all the day. Who cares? I would respect that a lot more.
Literally, but people think that they're in they've been like cultivated to just this new age of Big Brother where they have to like tiptoe and this and that and da da da. Like, I was watching a clip of Janelle today. You're not gonna get someone to win an HOH and be like, "Give me the key, bitch." And like that HOH isn't gonna throw the key. Like, you're not getting that because it's so much now a social game. It's not a win comp and a strategic game. It's a social game, and I hate that that's what Big Brother has become. Because I always loved that it was multifaceted.
Yes.
That you had to be good at everything. You had to be strategic. You had to win comps. You had to have the social game to win. And now it's like, oh, if I have a social game and people like me, then I'm going to win because I'm the most popular. I'm the cutest. I'll win a comp here and there, but people like I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's gross. Play a game. If that's what you want to do, go on Love Island or something like that. Like, where you can just, like, lay up all day and, like, hook up. Because this is a game. You're not going to go on Survivor and be like, you know what? It's fine. I don't need to play this game today. I'm just not going to eat. It's okay. Like, no big deal. It's fine. Like, no, you're starving, so you're going to play the game. Like,
yeah. And like, I mean, to be fair, though, some of the people tried to go on Love Island, and then they just threw them in the Big Brother house. And, like, that's a CBS problem.
oh, no,
Yeah. Like,
That's
Broadcasts, we're on that ass.
Yeah, we're casting models to be on playing a game. Like, you
Exactly.
can model and play the game at the same time, but you have to play the game.
I remember being in line in LA for the 16 audition, and them pulling Hayden off the street. Like, he was walking past. I remember. And they were like, hey, come here.
You're good looking.
Through, like, just pulled him off because I was almost to the front of the line, pulled him through, and I remember it specifically because it was the only year that it was at that location. After that, it moved to this other restaurant, and I was just like, oh, and then he came on the season, and I was like, what the fuck? They pulled him off the street.
That's fucked up. That is
off the street.
Did you see they DM'd Cat Dunn?
Yeah. Oh, they did that to Morgan. They did that to Morgan too. Morgan told us that.
Why am I surprised?
But Justin auditioned for a cooking show, and they took him and said, no, go on Big Brother. That's why he was so mad. He was like, I can't live in this shit. I'm supposed to be on a cooking show. Like, what the
Poor guy. Oh my god.
He was not signing up for Big Brother. He was signing up for a cooking competition.
That is so funny. But you know what? He cooks all you guys, and you like his food enough to keep him for a long time.
There you go. It worked.
You know what? That was the every single week, and we knew we would be so mad at him because it would be someone from the other side of the house, and he would still trek his little ass up those stairs to sit in that HOH room and he and ha and be like, what do you want me to make you? And like, be buddy, and we're all sitting down there like,
I love him.
That's amazing.
You doing this? Sadly, we can't afford to let you go, but we see you every week, Justin.
You are
like, I don't know. We would literally sit there and be like, why does he think we don't know what he's doing? Like,
hey, he used his skills to his advantage.
He really did.
Fair.
I'll give it to him. Maybe he deserves to be an all-star because for him to make it as far as he did and be as dumb to the game as he did, I love Justin. I love him to death. That's my baby. But, bro, he was
his food really good? How was his food?
Oh my god, his food was phenomenal. And that used to make me so mad. I remember when I went back to North Carolina and Shane's mom was like, oh, did he even cook good? It didn't even look like his food tasted good. And Shane was like, it was all right. I was like, oh, no. His food was bomb as fuck. Don't play Justin. Don't play him. Don't play his cooking. Don't do it.
Oh my god.
Not to this bland ass North Carolina, freaking Asheville. Mexican food he just took me to. Don't do it. Don't do it. Justin made better meals with his 5 ingredients the entire time I was there. Then, like, don't do it. Because that man can cook. I'll give him that. He can't play the game, but he can cook.
That's fair. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that segues into one of our questions though. So American Honey wants to know what is it like being the queen of Big Brother?
That I think that's a title that Danielle has.
She
but
said,
I'll take the queen of over the top.
You are.
I'll take that.
She said, in all seriousness though, do you still talk to any of your castmates?
I do. I talk to Jason and Neely and Chrissy and Justin here and there. Not really too much, just like on Instagram and stuff. I don't talk to Shane anymore. Like no bad blood. We just kind of split. Like we had a group message with our whole alliance, and I changed my phone number, so they might still have that group message. I don't know. We usually will like chat on like big like birthdays. So like today's Jason's birthday. Happy birthday, baby! And so like holidays and stuff like that, we'll talk. And Alex and I just started following each other on social media and like chit chatting here and there. And like I follow Morgan and stay in touch with everything that she's doing. So like there's not really bad blood for me with those people. Like I like they're cool. I've never talked to Monty. Hate him still with a passion. Don't like Scott. Have zero intention of talking to Shelby. And
Whitney.
I'm pretty sure Cornbread. Oh yeah, I talked to Whitney. Yes. Oh, Whitney. Yes. I always forget. I forget because she just was so unproblematic and like I just forget to. She was just so like
sweet
and so good. I'm Whitney. And like I always forget. But yes, I have like me and Whitney will chat here and there on Twitter and stuff like that. But
my favorite week kind of stole her.
That was the best.
That was literally the best. I was like, oh my god, are we getting Whitney?
I know, and then immediately.
I was like,
I
know. She didn't.
And like kind of mean, to be honest.
Yeah, and so like my thing was exposing, like telling people about things that they didn't know was happening behind their back. Like when I started telling about Cornbread talking mess, Monty talking mess, that's how you get people, that's how you get targets, especially when America was watching. What? That's how you get a target. So like when I knew that those girls were like kicking Whitney out because she was friends with Justin. So I was like, y'all need to use this because we just lost Neely. Okay.
Right,
We need a number. Y'all need to take her. Y'all need to take her and get her on our side. And then we got screwed over. So there's that.
Yeah. But it was like awesome. I was like, oh my God, yes. It was. I love Neely so much. I wish you watched Big Brother because I would ask her to come on.
Yeah, I don't think she pays attention. I love her. She's the one that I interact with the most.
Yeah.
Neely. I talk to Neely a lot. Like, I want to go to Dallas soon and see her. I miss her a lot. I love her.
Yeah.
She
But
seems so
I've seen
sweet.
Jason the most. I've seen Jason the most because he's in LA. So, like, and whenever I go to LA and try and, like, meet up with him and stuff, my sister was so excited because she got to meet him. I was like, oh.
He's a Jason. I think Justin.
I love, oh yeah, no, I haven't met, I want to go to New Orleans and go see Justin and his babies. He has 3 now.
Oh, I didn't know about
He just
that.
had another one. He just had another baby.
Oh
So
my
he has 3. I think it's 2 girls and a boy. I'm not for sure, but yeah, his babies are so cute. They have the cutest, chubbiest cheeks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he made gorgeous. He said on Big Brother, he said he wanted to have 3 babies by 3 different women, and I don't know if it's by 3 different women, but he's got his 3 babies. So he's.
I think it's all by the same woman because they look very similar. So maybe.
I think the first 2 are different. The first 2 popped
really?
out the same time.
It's exactly the same.
Very bad.
They do. His genes are strong. He made some beautiful, beautiful babies.
Oh my God.
He did. I'll give him that. Maybe when it's time to start looking for a sperm donor, Janae and I will hit him up. Like, come on.
Wait, hold on, guys. Wait a second. Okay, one moment. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. We just got our first subscriber ever.
What?
So
Colorado, Mom. 2. We literally became affiliates. Yeah, so we started, Danielle, we started this channel literally less than 3 weeks ago. We became Twitch. Yes, you are the first. And you have a cute little badge that says
cool.
first. But we started this literally 3 weeks ago, and we made affiliate yesterday so we can get subscribers. This is our first stream that we can have subscribers, so that was the first one. So,
Yay,
sorry.
that's so exciting.
That was really exciting.
Oh, that's big news.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So
Let's call her Amanda, guys. She's also Amanda.
Oh, I didn't know. I don't know.
No, I know, but I'm just telling you her name's Amanda.
Yay. That's amazing. Sorry. Okay, that was exciting. Anyways, continue. I'm sorry. I just kind of like got really
But
excited.
yeah, it was just cute babies. That was the end of it. Cute babies.
Yeah.
Justin has cute babies.
Yeah. Well, okay, so, but if any of your OTT friends ever want to come on, because like we said, like, we would love to have you on anytime you want, like, even if you're just, like, you know, on Twitter one night and you see that we're streaming and you just want to, like, come on, it's an open invitation.
Okay.
But if any of your OTT people want to come on, we are super down for that, too. But, I'm trying to find, sorry, yes, oh my God. I loved Jason on, like, even, like, before. He just...
Yeah. I was so happy when he came in the house.
Entertaining.
It was just crazy because, like, it just... When he came in the house, I was like, I'm working with you. You know the game. You know how to play the game. I know you went out early, but you went out early because you know the game. So, let's play together. And, like, that's what's so crazy for me with all these people in the house right now. Like, how did you not see these people walk in and be like, I'm playing with you?
Right.
You're the shit. I'm playing with you. I didn't even need to watch your season to know that you're the shit because I hear your name in these BB streets all day and all night. Janelle, Kesar, you're with me. Let's go. Like, what?
Yes.
I don't understand. Cody, you're known for
so
giving away $500. Like, I'm not siding with you. You clearly don't have a good judgment calls. So, like, I don't need to work with you. Like, Nicole, you screwed over Devon. Don't need to work with you. Danielle and Kesar, let's get it.
Yes.
Let's go get this money.
I wish somebody would do that. Like, I'm so confused how they're not being just, like, snatched up. It doesn't make sense to me. Like,
I feel like it's coming soon, y'all.
It has to.
I hope so.
I mean,
I hope so.
Yeah, and they have like a little thing with Memphis too. Like they, you know, they have a little trust thing there. I'm not sure which way, like if it goes both ways, but I'm interested. Like, yes, Memphis is gonna be boring because he's a boring human, but like, I'm interested to see what's gonna happen on that front and see if like Memphis like hops into an alliance with them, or you know, hops into an alliance with somebody. Like, show me your loyalties. Like, I want to see where you stand.
Exactly. Now that he has power, now show us your cards for real.
Yes,
and I think you're right. I'm hopeful that like you said, he's not target. Like his plan right now is Ian and Bailey nom, and so I'm happy that Janelle and Kaysar aren't his targets. That he's not just piggybacking. Well, I guess he doesn't really know that was Cody's original plan.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, I don't think.
So maybe he does have some loyalty to Janelle and Kaysar, and like, yeah, he's loyal to Cody, but he doesn't even know that Cody was planning on putting those two up. Like maybe he has a little bit to them, but the way he did Keisha, I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he just totally shushed her away. Essentially, it was really sucks. I hate him. I think he has the personality of a mailbox.
Yeah.
I would not. I think he sucks, and I think this week is gonna suck too.
I'm gonna go back on every one of our streams and pick out my favorite Asha quote. Because, like, I can still remember our first stream. What did you say? I don't even remember what we were talking about. You were like, I'd rather swallow a jean jacket.
Oh my god.
I would. I hate boring gameplay. Like, come on, this is All-Stars, guys. It's an honor to be here.
Yes, I want them to start acting like it.
Play a game. This is a pandemic. If you wanted to hang out in a house, you could have stayed at home. Play a game. I know you've been bored. Play the game.
Yes.
Gosh, give us something to entertain us. We're trapped inside.
They're getting the 40K regardless, so what does it matter? Just like
play. You're already getting more than freaking everyone on most seasons.
Yeah.
You're getting more than your stipend from the last time you played, so just play the game.
You couldn't tell me nothing. I would be left and right, making a line.
Bro, if I had a guaranteed 40K, I would be wilding in that house. You can't tell me anything, because guess what? I'm about to go win a comp, and if I get sent home, I don't care. I got 40K in my bank account.
Yes.
I got 40K.
Like, what?
And I'm getting a tummy tea deal. Like, I'm about to just do what everyone else does. I'm about to be an influencer and take my 40K to the bank. Bye.
Perfect.
If I get sent home for playing too hard, so be it. That's why I got sent home and over the top. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is. I played a game. Like, why do you want to go home and then sit back and think of, damn, I should have played. Like, Davon, you're already thinking that about your last seasons.
Yes.
So don't do it again this season. Like, you're making those bonds, but understand that those aren't all genuine bonds. They don't all genuinely care for you in the same way that you might for them. So follow your heart. She just needs to follow her heart. Oh my god.
I know.
And stop following Polly's stupid. Like, what? Don't listen to him. Follow your heart. Follow your heart.
That was my biggest like regret. Like, why did this happen? Why did she listen to him? Why did she like listen? She listened to him.
And I just hate that she literally sits and has a whole dope ass conversation with Kaysar, and he's like, wait, no, like, I got you. You're good with me. Like, I got you regardless. Like, you're solid. And then she goes around and be like, I don't know about him.
Like, what?
I know.
Oh my god. I was so hyped when I saw that conversation. Like, yes. And then when I heard her saying, like, I don't know about Keisha, I was like, what are you doing? Girl, what? He's the best person to be aligned with in the whole house, and he says that he's got you regardless, and you're saying you don't know?
Right.
You better know. Figure it out. Like, come on. That's what I'm saying. Like, have you not seen his season? Do you not know who he is? He keeps his word 100%. If he says he's got you 100%. You
not
want
even just have you seen his season, but have you had multiple intellectual conversations with him. Someone who's talking to you on that level about things that deep, they're not going to burn you like someone like Cody will.
Yeah.
You know?
Crystal's also a sub now. Yay!
Crystal subscribed. Somebody needs to tell us. She said, I'm a sub. Someone tell Enzo.
Oh my gosh, that is so
Every single time someone says the word sub to me, I'm literally like, can you stop? I have a dirty mind.
No,
that is so
okay.
great.
I'm still I don't know if it's going to be topped this year because my favorite thing so far from being What is happening?
What?
Somebody just gifted 5 subs.
To who?
Anybody? Oh, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. So an anonymous donor just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. So that's really cool. But I know.
Awesome. Oh my god,
Yeah.
there's little box that came up.
Yes, Danielle, you're on our first affiliate
I'm so
stream.
excited that I get to be a part of this big moment.
Yes.
Movie royalty.
That's
I'm so
amazing.
excited.
What was I saying? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know. The big news is just so exciting.
I know.
That's
But-
so exciting. Oh my god.
Oh, the subs.
Oh,
Talking about subs.
oh my god. I don't want to go back to that.
That's what we're talking about.
Okay. No, I said so far my favorite thing this season has been Taryn reading Polly's Polly's message to his OnlyFans subscribers. Because Taryn was so uncomfortable. And it was great. He was like, because did you
What
read it,
happened?
Danielle? You didn't.
No, what happened? I missed that.
He said Polly was trying to play that he was on All Stars, so he put out a message to his OnlyFans subscribers and was like, hey my good little subs, daddy has some juicy content for you. It was gross, but watching Taryn read it is everything. It was so funny.
Who would subscribe? Can we just stop? Who would subscribe to Polly's OnlyFans?
Maria.
She doesn't have to pay for it.
I'd rather back in the beach than watch his OnlyFans. That is disgusting. Oh my god.
I feel I'm guilty for something right now because I pretty much stalked Zach Brance's OnlyFans today, and you can. Hey, listen, but you can see the messages that they write. You just don't see the photos. So if he writes something, you can just go on his page. You don't have to subscribe. That's what I found out today.
So what you're saying is that you subscribed because you couldn't see the the photos. You could only see the messages.
There was photos that are blocked and you have to pay for them. But then he can write a message, so he just wrote the message. I swear.
You're like, I'm just reading the message. It's fine.
That's amazing. I'm
You
trying
guys
to
remember of Zakia? It's so random.
I know.
I remember it. It was circulating on Big Brother Twitter. It was just random. They were on the stage and dancing. It was awful.
Oh, yeah, I remember that clip. That was a bad clip.
Okay, well, let's move on.
That was up there. That was
Yeah.
up there.
Okay, so another Twitter question to move on from the OnlyFans talk.
Oh my god.
So I like this one because I don't know the answer. And I don't know if anybody's going to, but which house guest storyline do you believe is likely to win All Stars and why? So the past winners, the early evictions, the comp beast, the runner up, older seasons, newer seasons.
I think that it's going to be a new age person who wins. I think those people have a better chance because I feel like the game is so set up for they all think like that. So I think that it's more set up for a new age person to win, and I think it's more set up for a runner up or a third, you were second or third, one of those people. Versus like I don't think they're gonna let a winner win again. I don't see Nicole or Ian winning. But I also don't see like Memphis winning. I see it being like a Cody, like a Janelle finally getting her win, a K-Star finally getting, or they'll do like, yeah, that's it. I just think it's gonna be one of them. So yeah, no, I don't know, guys. I don't freaking know. That's so hard. New Age. I'm gonna go with New Age. That's my answer. New Age.
Okay. So Davon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. I'm here for it.
I'm like, okay, like Davon or Bailey.
Yes. So I just got a text, guys, and I know who the anonymous person that gifted those subscribers was. It was actually our first sponsor. So we have a deal with Ground Level Candles on Etsy. I'll tweet the link and stuff a little bit later, but we'll be able to offer a 15% off code with them. And their candles are amazing. And I was gonna bring them down, but I don't have a shelf right here. But they smell so good, and it's really cool. So
that's so cool! Yay!
But,
I want a candle. We love candles, so I'm definitely gonna go get one of those.
Yes. So I'll tweet the link.
Please. We are candle fanatics.
Yes.
So yes, I'll be doing that for sure.
Oh my God, thank you. We have so many firsts today. It's like insane.
Well, I'm happy I could be a part of your first.
Yes.
Including some of your subs.
This has been amazing.
Crystal said, them, I'm redecorating.
I know. I'm literally like, look, hold on. Because it's in my text. So I have to send it to myself on Twitter so I can get it on my computer. So hold on. But
guys,
yes.
my computer died. Do not hate me. I had to reposition my whole entire setup today.
I did too. That's why I was running late. Okay, so what's our next question? Okay, so while I'm doing this, let's look at
I have.
Let's see.
Yeah, I have questions like that are general questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
That we.
Yeah,
Go for it.
Uh-oh.
Am I?
Yeah, you're on. Did you hear me?
No, I didn't. I didn't
hear you.
My computer's lagging. That's why I'm like, wait, what? Because like I hear something, but then the video moves like 3 seconds. So I'm trying to get. Okay, sorry about that, guys.
I said, who do you think has the best position in the house?
Who do you think has the best position in the house? Right now, I really think that Danny's sitting pretty. She probably has the best position between her and Christmas. They're both kind of, no one knows who they're working with, but people want to work with them. They don't know where they're standing, but they want to know. They're including them in conversations, but they're like, I don't know. I just feel like they're in a really good place. They're not creating targets for themselves. They're kind of just in like getting the information and giving it out when they need to. And that is creating a good buffer for them. Danny has Memphis, who's HOH right now, and Cody, and she's kind of creating her thing. But she also thinks she has, like, Janelle thinks she has her. So she's definitely playing in the middle, like going between the new age and the old school, which is perfect for her because she's played with the new age and the old school. And Janelle should be doing the same, but Janelle's just so loyal. She can't be wishy-washy.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I think Danny and Christmas. And maybe, Danny and Christmas.
Well, I think that Janelle is also very nervous because she was like talking about how she can't play the floater game, like, but she respects it and she thinks it's super dangerous. But she's like, I wish I could play this game, but I literally can't. Because she's just like, I'm just a big target.
Yeah.
She is a huge target. I do have a question too.
Yeah.
So, Danielle.
Yes.
Let's say you have the option right now to get rid of 2 people in the Big Brother house and replace them with other people outside of the house who didn't get called for All Stars. Who would it be?
Okay. So I'm taking out David And I'm sorry. And I'm putting in Howard
Ooh.
in his place. And I'm taking out.
They were talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting him in. And I'm taking out. The second one's so hard because there's just so many that I want to take out. I'm taking out Memphis.
Oh.
And I'm putting in.
Ooh, a good one.
Putting in me. What?
Yes.
Sick ass can't put myself in.
Yeah.
Who else did I say?
Everyone wanted
The reason I do that is because I'm like, bye Memphis, but I'll go up against Nicole. I'll go up against Cody. I'll go up against Memphis, and bye. You got rid of Keisha. You can go too. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, David. There's so many other great black men that could have been put in his place this year. Like, why are you bringing him? I know what you're doing, but why him? Why not? I mean, maybe they reached out to Howard, and Howard was like,
yeah.
I think it's a possibility that Howard just said no.
was probably like no, which I don't doubt that. And David is probably like a easy shoe in, but and they probably didn't pay David the same bucks that they paid everybody else. I guarantee you.
I just know that they Applebee's gift card, $450.
They weren't giving him anything. He got that $1,000 stipend that we got on OTT. This is Big Brother budget for him.
Oh my goodness.
They spent the whole budget on the people. You guys see the comps? They spent that whole budget on the cast.
Yeah.
That's why you have Big Brother over the top.
Under the top of the budget.
That's why.
Okay, you guys keep chatting. I will be right back.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. I would love to see anyone else but David. Obviously, another black male, but I don't know. There's Howard, there's Devin, there's Lawan.
Yeah, Devin's a no. Lawan's a yes. I would love to see Parker play again. He didn't get a fair shake. I would love to see Parker. That's my baby.
Oh,
I love
man.
him. I'd love to see
I'm
Parker
worried about-
play again.
Yeah.
But they'll never call Parker back either. He's in the same boat as me.
You think so?
Like, we're not getting called back ever. They hate us.
It's so unfortunate because you guys are the ones playing, you know. And
I know, but you know what? As much as I can't bite my
coming on our
tongue,
show.
like I just can't bite my tongue with like the BS that goes on the show racially and like them not doing anything about it. So it'd be really difficult for me to look at them in their eyes like, y'all really about to invite me back? And listen, I have some, just like I told Shane, when Shane and I broke up and he tried to get back together with me, I said, you need to take a child development class and an African American studies class and then let me know. CBS, take an African American studies class and then let me know. You can call me after that.
No, I have so much respect for that. I can't even imagine being, a black person on this show. That's predominantly a white space. You're dealing with the microaggressions and racism in the house and the comments outside of the house. So I have the utmost respect for you. I think it's amazing, and just for representation, it's just wonderful.
Thank you.
You were badass. You were awesome. You were unapologetically yourself. Which this is bigger than Big Brother Danielle.
Thank you. It. I agree.
She's a fan, and she's like, "Oh, look, we were watching OTT, and she's like, oh, maybe I could go in that show. Like, she seems really cool." Like,
yeah.
You know that it's bigger than that, and I just think it's just so cool. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I feel like the other half of my house was a shit show, but like I felt like I got really lucky with the jamboree. I was really lucky to have that little group of misfits, the group of us. Like, I don't think that I would have been able to get through the house if like they wouldn't have been there, because they're just so normal, like just so accepting. We were all so different, but we like loved each other even when we annoyed each other. And like that is what I love about being in the house. Like, I miss that. And so it's hard for me to like watch this season and watch these people like not be loyal to the people they feel like they're building genuine connections with. Because all it takes to build an alliance is build a genuine connection with someone, and they're gonna fight for you, whether the whole house knows about it or not. Like, build that relationship. Davon, if that's with Bailey, build it.
Yeah.
Trust that. Trust you. Trust her that you guys can go out and win comps. You can be strategic. You can make those power moves. Like, say that, be that, own that, and know that you don't need Cody. You don't need these men to help you win this game. You just need to trust your heart, trust those genuine connections you're making, trust your connection with Kaser, trust your connection with Bailey, or if you're Bailey, with Davon, trust your connection with if you're connecting with Nicole and whoever it is. Don't think, oh, I need to side with Cody, I need to side with Memphis. Like, no, there's so much better than that. There's so much more for your representation than that, you know. Like, I don't know, I just hope that they realize, like, that it is bigger than them, and that we want so much for them to be like these amazing game players that they are, and not get distracted by everything else that's going on in the house. Like, trust themselves, because they fucking got it. I've heard some of their conversations with themselves and like with each other and stuff. Like, they got it. Just trust yourself and stop trusting these freaking boys. How do you not understand in 2020 that men don't care about you?
No, Cody's shown that in his season. It's like, just the conversations, we see it all the time when we're watching the live feeds, and it's just so beautiful. The moment between Bailey and Davon, beautiful. The moment between Kaser and Ian, beautiful. And it's like, if we see that, I know they see it too. So if only they would just, give into it a little bit and trust themselves.
Trust themselves. Exactly. I think that Davon is scared to trust Kaser because, like, he's such an unknown to her. In a sense of, like, she knows Cody's with Polly, so, like, that's a sense of comfort for her. To her, that's a pair. Like, she's linking them as one, and you need to remember that Cody doesn't owe Polly anything. As much as Polly says, hey, look out for Devon, at the end of the day, Cody has a chip on his shoulder. He has a point to prove. And helping you win, Devon, isn't going to prove that point.
No,
so think about that. Think about that, and then think about how Kaser's like, you know what? There's more than just winning the money. If that's your only win, that's your only end, then you're wasting your time. You have to have other wins along the way, or you're just going to feel regret when you walk away. Like, you're going to feel like you wasted your time. Why aren't you not siding with someone who's looking at it like that, instead of like, I have a chip on my shoulder, I'm going to screw over whoever I need to get to the top? Like, that's Cody versus other people in the house who are like, you know what? Yes, the money's dope. I want to win, but I know that there's other things along the way that are going to make me feel proud of myself. Those are the people that I want to align myself with, because I know that, one, they're going to have my back genuinely.
100%.
Two, they're not going to just be out here running around, lying up a storm, trying to cover their tail and putting themselves first always. And three, when it comes time for me to turn on them and they're in the jury house, I'm going to be able to talk to them and tell them, hey, it was a game move, nothing else. And I know you respect that. And they're not going to feel like I screwed them out of $500,000. They're going to be like, thank you, Danielle, for being a part of this journey with me. Here's $500,000. That's how you manage a jury and win the money.
God, you needed to be on All Stars.
You really? I know, it's everything you're saying. You're preaching to the choir. It's like, it just sucks, y'all. It sucks. You're here with us, right? Oh, well, this is suck that you're here with us. We love you.
You should be there.
You're in the house.
Yeah, I just want to say hi, Sophia.
Hi, Sophia.
Welcome. We appreciate you. Also, this was her next message, so.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm so pissed. Like, I was thinking, like, maybe they would, because Morgan's been on other things, right? Alex has been on other things. Why wouldn't they ever ask you? Did you ever get asked for, like, the challenge or anything?
Would you do the challenge?
I think. Oh, heck yeah. Oh,
yeah.
What?
One line equals one signature for Danielle to be on the challenge.
Like, I would love to be on the challenge. I always tell people, like, you have to remember that people on these shows, like, they're like 5'5", 5'6". I'm 5'9". My height alone is going to alone, not to mention everything else. Like, I want to go dominant. That's why I love the challenge. It's so different from Big Brother in a sense of, like, it's all physical. It's a little strategic here and there, which I like that it's starting to get like that. but like it's strategic. I mean, it's competitive.
Yes.
So like the competitiveness in me is like, let's go play these comps. I'm about to jump off this moving truck. I'm about to jump off this cliff, because if that's all it takes to win the money, what? Oh, that's easy. I play Big Brother. What? Sign me up.
Yeah.
If all I have to do is climb and jump and be stronger, sign me up. What? No.
Trust me, the second Shelby saw you walk through the door, she knew game was over.
Hayden.
Oh, yeah.
Look at her.
I
I remember the moment. I was like, ah!
They probably weren't expecting me. They probably, because I remember, like, everyone would tell me, like, my family was so mad because they were like, everyone went in and we had to wait so long for you to come in, which I don't think is fair, because people were already starting conversations and building relationships before I even stepped in the door.
Were you
like, I was the last one before Jason.
Yeah.
So I came in, and then moments after I came in, Jason came in.
Yeah. They were like
instant.
This girl.
Or like, we're gonna put Danielle and Jason in right together, because she's like, what? Why y'all doing me like?
They knew.
Dress on, hair was on, perfect. And they were just hating.
When you guys
went
to the room together, was it a yoga room at the time? When you
guys
were together, I was just sitting there like, oh my god, this is happening. Like, I was like literally dying. Twitter was going crazy. I mean, it was the best.
I wish that I could have been a part of Twitter like in that moment, because I know because of the like Danielle Jason stuff in the past, like I know people were probably like, oh my god, like I could see the like gifs, whatever they're called right now. Like I can imagine it all. But the moment he walked in the door, I was like, it's a wrap. You're my final two. Like, I don't need anything else. Like, and that week when we got put up together, I wasn't even thinking like, oh, I need to save myself. The whole time I was thinking I need to save Jason, until he won the veto. That's literally what my mindset was like, I know that I'll be fine. I need to get him off the block.
Yeah.
Like if I win veto, I need to make sure that he stays, because I knew that he was going to be the person that I could actually talk game with, that I could actually bounce things off with. So I was like, he has to stay. He has to stay. So I'm pretty like those numbers the whole time, like we were helping each other, and no one else was helping us. And I was like, bro, this is what it is right now. You see what it is? I knew what it is right then. Like the whole fucking, what's his name? Monty? Oh yeah, I told him like, no, Danielle, you're okay. I genuinely cannot.
See, like,
that's okay.
Character.
Like what? Oh, I just hated it. I was just like, you're exactly who they wanted you to be, and I'm really sad for you.
Yeah, like I hate his character, and those characters always think that they're like the shit, and they could just run the house. He's a Cody, he's a Jackson, like he's all of those people that everyone hates. He's like, honestly, it's like you automatically look at him, you're like, all right, I already hate you. You didn't even speak, and I hate you. Like, you don't have to say a word. I
walked in and I knew, I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna like you. I didn't have to hear him talk. I saw his face and thought, oh, I really want to punch you. I'm not gonna like you.
Face, punchable.
There was no way that I was like ever going to be able to even talk to him. Except like the one time I was stroking his ego.
This was everything. Like this right here, when you just, I mean, that says it all.
And like at first I was like, you know what? I'm going to say it. Like, of course I wanted to bring it out. I wanted to be honest with the people, but also like I wanted to make him a target. So I did that. And at first I wasn't going to own that I said it. Once I realized and no one knew that it came from me, I wasn't going to own it. But then I was like, you know what? Fuck that shit. That was me. I told him, because what you did was shady. It was me. So you want to get buck with me? We can go. I'm not one of these little girls in here that are going to be, no, we can go around. We can go. Whoever it needs to be. I said it. What you said was disgusting. So if you don't want to get called out, you can go, like, you can dismiss yourself. You can go to the other room. Goodbye.
And that's
like, that made me so mad. Like, don't sit here and be mad at me that I stuck my tongue out at him when he's running his mouth about me.
Oh my god,
talking
right?
about me. No. If this was Bad Girls Club, we would have fought already on the miniature golf course. I would have hit him with my golf club. Like, stop looking at me like you're crazy, dude. Stop it, because I'm gonna send you home from the block, and that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
You had to go.
Yeah.
Just like Cornbread had to go from my position on the block, you have to go as well. Goodbye.
What did you think about his exit when he said fuck y'all?
Cornbread's exit was freaking amazing. It was so great. It was so freaking great. And we were all like, we kind of caught it, but we were like, did he just say that? Like, we were thinking like, did he just say that? Like, we talked about it for a while.
Like 2 seconds.
Man. You know what I wish, though? I wish that they just played all of Justin's songs all the time for, like, during when the feeds are down and stuff. Because, like, that's their content. Use it. Those were great songs.
They were really
Put
good.
that content up.
Just
Or, like, what they should do, oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm not a marketer for CBS. What they need to do is instead of putting the stupid stars up, what's that bullshit, they need to put up Big Brother over the top live feeds. So that way people are like, oh my gosh, what the fuck is this? I need to watch this. And then boom, like their CBS All Access goes up because now people are talking about it and everyone's like, what is this? Oh, you can only watch it on CBS All Access? Let me go get this. Duh.
Yeah, why did we not get an OTT too?
Why don't you like overtime? They're never gonna do that. They'll never do that because
but why?
they expose themselves too much.
Seasons.
They exposed themselves too much, but it was. I loved it. It was fun. It was like a fun season to be in, but it was. They won't do it again. They exposed themselves way too much.
For us, it was like we wanted to see all those things. Like, we wanted to see all those things, and we got to see those things. So, like, when they were saying that we were going to get live feeds the first night, we're like, they're never going to do that again. Ever since BO2, they're never going to do that again. And when we got it, I was shocked. Like, I really was.
But we saw why. It was a hot mess. So we saw why they don't do live for live movies.
They
Julie, you're going to get evicted. Just kidding. You're going to get evicted. Like, chill out. Like, we just we're excited.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they didn't leave time for that. Like, y'all should have planned for them to be excited to see each other. Like, my preschoolers, I have to give my preschoolers time to see each other. Like, you should have given these adults. They're going to be excited. They haven't seen adults in 2 weeks. You think they're not going to be hyped to hug someone?
Yeah. They've been locked in a house for 2 weeks.
Oh, my goodness. It's going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes.
Do you think that there is going to be hosts of the HOH competitions or something?
I was thinking about that they might do that, but with it being all-stars and quarantine, I don't think that they're going to, I don't think that they'll have hosts come in, which really stinks because that'd be really cool to like have past players come back. Like if it was like a past player of that comp come back and host it. That'd be super fun for like the fans to see them and for like them to come back and the All-Stars and just kind of like relive that that moment. But because of COVID, I don't see them being able to like bring people in to host comps.
Yeah, I feel like if they did it would be for like video chat.
Yeah. Which might be run more smoothly than having the earpiece in their ear.
Yeah. And I feel like
I
feel like they could pull that off. Like, I don't think.
Oh yeah, they can do that.
I mean,
we saw the last competition.
Horrible. The competitions. I'm sorry, they've been utter crap. I don't know who's the designer this year, but they need to be fired.
The designer for Big Brother Over the Top. That's who it is. That's literally what it is. It's the same. It's going to be the same type of competitions because they can't bring a huge crew in to build these huge sets, and they can't just keep the house guests inside all week long.
How are they going to do?
So it's going to be. I don't think they might not.
I hope they do.
That was the only thing that I feel like that when people ask me like, oh, do you feel like you wish you would have done a regular season? The only thing I say is I wish I would have gotten the comps.
Yeah.
That's it. I feel like I got gypped on comps, and I feel like if I would have gone in this year, I would have felt the same way. Like, I know y'all not bringing me in for a second season to give me these bullshit ass competitions. Like, I want to play. I want to be physical. I want to stand and hold a key in the rain. I want to put my finger on a button. I want to like go up against people and knock them out. Like, I want to play a game. I don't want to answer questions every week.
Yeah. What's your favorite competition? Like, not on your season. Like,
OTEV and the spelling one. I love those two.
Yeah.
I love those two. I love like the physicalness of it and like having to go and like get dirty. And, like I love all of that. I love all the theatrics, and I miss the like how many is in each thing.
Those are
And
hard.
all the like
That's a
I know.
hard one.
Yeah, that's a hard one. And then all of the what are those comps? The shoot, I just drew a blank. If I think of Ellie now.
I like the one that they spin in a circle, but those last few seasons they've been like shitting the bed on that. Didn't like the last season it ended in like 5 minutes. I was just like, okay, this is embarrassing.
Well, that's because they were throwing it. Like, it was so dumb.
Every competition.
And that's what I hate. I hate when people throw competitions. Like maybe one person or two, but we're trying to play a game. Like, if not to win and have power, you don't want to see your family. I'm sorry, but every time I can compete for an HOH, I'm trying to win because I want a letter and I want extra food. So I'm trying to win, and alcohol. I'm trying to win.
Right?
I don't understand about putting a target on your back. If there's a target on my back because I'm winning every other HOH, guess what? Good luck getting me out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm winning every HOH. Good luck.
I seriously
But that's what I'm
can't.
saying, like, go win.
Yeah.
I can't imagine
Because then you're
how.
going to end up like Kesar or Zakia and go home on the times where you gave up your HOHs to somebody else,
Yep.
and then you end up going home that week. Don't do it.
You don't ever give up safety. You don't ever do it. Like, not on purpose.
Never.
What?
Never.
It's just, like,
I don't
the
care
number
what
one
deals
rule.
you make.
Like,
I don't care what deals you make me. Guess what? If you're willing to make me that deal, I'll make you that deal too. Drop.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
She could have won that competition. That was the spinning wheel one, and I was
Yes.
just, you could have won. You were solid as a rock. Why are you listening to Polly's ass? Like, why? Oh my god, that was so annoying. I really hated
That
it.
week made me so mad, and everyone was so mad at me because I critiqued her. I was so mad at that week.
Yeah.
I was so mad because I was like, bro, I wanted so much for your game. What are you doing? You could, like, I was so upset for her that week, and so people took it as me like not liking her, but I just wanted a better game for her, and I was like, why did you give up that? Like, you had that. Be that strong. Like, you got this. Win this.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a really, and then to see her go home, it was a really hard week for me. I was just like, told you, sis.
Someone give me a sub.
No,
They
somebody.
knew you wanted a sub.
Someone gifted me a sub. I'm just like in the chat. Like I just sign in to look at it,
Yeah.
and I go, oh, guys.
Well, it's because it doesn't go to, like, you can't pick who it goes to. It's just, like,
Oh,
random.
okay.
But, like, yeah, somebody just, an anonymous gifter, it wasn't our sponsor this time, I asked, but, somebody just gifted, 5 tier 2 subs, so,
Ooh.
I don't know what that means, but thanks.
But that's really sweet.
Yay!
Sure do appreciate it.
I'm so excited. You guys are getting so much love tonight.
I know, and it's this is our first night. But I want to talk about this though.
Oh, so many people are asking about.
Yeah, we've had a couple people ask about this. So, the day and Christmas situation.
I'm gonna
You guys
please
refresh me on that?
I don't know what's happening either.
I don't know.
Yeah, can I get a refresher?
Sorry, guys. I mean, I guess I
I was
missed
hoping
it.
you guys were gonna say.
I know. Dang it. I was like, dang, ooh, this is good.
What
Damn,
happened?
Christmas.
We haven't covered it yet because none of us know what's going on. So,
So,
go ahead and explain.
She wants to explain.
Drop your Twitter at. I'll let you come on the stream. You can just tell us what's happening.
Yeah, what happened,
I
guys?
heard something, but I don't know enough about it.
Did you cover how we feel about Memphis winning? Yes, we hate it.
Yeah, we're not
we
happy.
We are unanimous in that.
I don't like it. I am curious. Like, I didn't want him to win. He wasn't my first 10 picks, but I'm curious because it's going to make him choose, right? Like, he's going to have to stop playing Cody, or he's going to have to stop playing Janelle and Kaser. So it's going to be good because it's going to make him choose a side. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
I
What
think
happens.
his noms of his are his wants of Ian and Bailey, as much as he probably thinks that's not going to shake things up, I don't think he knows how much it actually is going to shake things up, because all of these people are in these little side alliances with Bailey,
Mhm.
and Nicole's protecting Ian, and Nicole's with Cody. And Cody's first alliance is to Nicole. So I'm just like, this, as much as you think that this is going to be a good game move for yourself, like targeting a winner, I understand that aspect of it. It's not going to go over how you think it's going to over. So maybe we will get something interesting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe we will get some divide when Cody comes to Memphis. Like, no, bro, you can't knock me in, and then tries to justify why.
Yeah.
Like maybe we'll get some action there. But I'm gonna cross my fingers, but I'm not gonna hold my breath because I might die. So I'm just gonna be like this week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this in my bio.
Yeah.
Somebody said.
Yeah.
Who was talking? It was echoey. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Me?
Oh, so someone said Day told Christmas that she was voting to keep Keisha. Christmas went and told Janelle this.
Everyone voted for Keisha. What does it matter?
Before that.
Because I think Day said that he was going to pin the vote on Keisha. I do remember reading about, not on Keisha, on Christmas.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I didn't pay attention.
Oh, that's a lie that she got away with? That's the lie that she got away with?
I don't think she got away with it now because I think, didn't Christmas ratted her out to someone? No.
Everybody has ratted everybody out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really think that's going to be such a big deterrent in Day's game.
I mean, it's coming from Christmas. She's the equivalent of,
Like, what's Janelle gonna say? Like, oh yeah, Christmas, I just trust you to the moon. Like, can I borrow your cast?
No. All she does is talk about herself anyways. So, like, I don't even think that many people actually like her to an extent. They're just like, okay, you're here.
Yeah, that's it. I would literally, before you even said that, I was like, yeah, she's there. Like,
yeah, she's just like, she talks about her kid. She talks about her broken foot. She talks about all the accomplishments that she has done.
Working out. She talks about working out a lot.
Yeah. I learned that she can only work out in the morning, and she can only work out when it's hot. Like it's
I learned that she was not an athlete and super awkward, and so she's never been like this before in her life. So for her, this is a big deal. This is a really big deal that she's a personal trainer. Because she didn't like working out when she was in junior high and high school. Bye.
Girl, bye. Stop it.
Why are you coming on All Stars telling me this story? Goodbye. Spill tea like Janelle did about Boogie.
Yes.
Some stuff that I want to know. Don't come on talking to me about how you just learned how to work out when you became an adult. I don't care.
When you became an adult.
I don't care. Entertain me. You're on a show. Be entertaining.
Yes.
What? At least to fill the space with something positive other than just like the fact that you're helping Daystar work out and get even hotter. Like, I don't know. That is that your purpose? Okay. Cool thing.
He probably could have done it by himself.
He could have.
Yeah, like,
he didn't even need to be. He didn't even need to be.
No, he has all the potential. Yeah.
His wife was one satisfied lady.
No.
He's all right. Christmas, you can go home.
Have you seen
your job here is done.
Have you seen like his wife liking like the thirst tweets and stuff?
I haven't. I need to follow her because the thirst tweets after him are phenomenal. I love them. They're so great. But I love that she has a positive attitude about it.
Like, how can you not? Like, to me,
yeah,
because that just speaks to her security in herself and in her marriage, and that just tells me that they have a happy home, and she's like, yes, my husband is hot. Like, yes, you can appreciate it.
Yes,
at the end of the day, he's coming home to me.
Exactly.
That's
and
it.
it just speaks volume to who he is and how he treats her. That she's just like, yep, y'all can keep talking about how fine my man is. He's so great. He's so great. And it just goes to show how he treats her, and that makes me love him even more.
Yes.
And gosh, this man can do no wrong. Like,
and also wants women. Yeah. Like, he wants to work with women. Like, whatever man is saying that he wants to work with women, like, actually wants to work with them.
A straight guy. Yeah.
Literally.
It doesn't happen.
The straight guy, and he has zero intentions of sleeping with them. Let's remember that.
Right.
Because the guys on my season were siding with me because they wanted to get in my pants.
Exactly.
Not because they thought like, oh, women are strong, they're good allies, I need to work with them.
Yeah.
Like K-Star does, sees the value that they bring to his game, sees
Mhm.
that they bring things that he doesn't have to
Yes.
his game.
If
And that's why this man's a genius. And that's why they're going to send him home, because they're absolutely terrified of his skills. And I hate that. I
Yes.
hate that the people who don't deserve to win, I hate it.
yeah, I agree. I
I
think
hate it.
I
Makes me
think
so mad.
you're probably right. Like, he's probably gonna go home. Like, I've accepted that, but there's part of me that's still really delusional. So, like,
Same. The
either
super fan is like, he's going to say.
either a woman wins this season. No, hold on. Okay, so either Davon or Bailey wins this season, or another woman, or Kaser wins this season. And then down at the very bottom is Nicole Franzel wins this season.
Oh my God, Nicole. I need her out. Stat. I need her out yesterday.
Yeah, I just really want to see her cry.
I'm tired of
this
it.
little piece of like tea that I've never spilled. I'm not gonna spill it here. This little piece of tea. I always do it, and everyone always misses it. But oh, poor Nicole.
What?
What's
Go
I
ahead.
gonna say?
We're ready.
No.
She's great. What sucks is that she's so sweet in person, and I really, because like I didn't understand at first, like all the Nicole hate at first, because
You're breaking up, or is it just me?
No, she is breaking up.
Oh no. Oh no, she's talking and everything.
Oh
Oh no.
This is not the time, internet.
No.
We're never gonna know what she said.
No!
No!
no! Like, take me now.
I'm dead. No, this is not the time.
No, I'll resend her the link. Oh, here she comes. She's back.
Oh my God.
Okay.
like all of a sudden everything was black, and I was like, I'll be back.
Yeah, and no, you started like breaking up, and then you went away. So, anyways, the tea you were gonna spill. Let's go.
You said and you said that she's.
I can't tell this, but I say that I was really shocked by the fact that not a lot of people liked her, because when I met her in person.
Oh no, she's freezing again.
Oh.
She was so sweet. I was like, what? She was so nice to me. She was so nice. And I was like, I hung out with her all night, her and Takia, all night.
Aww.
And I was just like, wait, people like Nicole, she was so nice to me. Everyone else was, because I think it was more so like I had just gotten off, and she was like, Danielle, just so you know.
Oh my God.
Again. Okay, I'm back again. Oh my gosh, every time I'm about to say something good. Okay, so.
Oh my God, are you back now? Like, I don't know.
You guys hear me? I'm gonna wait until it catches up, because I'm still lagging.
You're hearing, but you're frozen.
Oh my God, why? You were not meant to tell us the tea you got.
Oh my goodness, I'm frozen. Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay, hurry up. No.
Nicole Franzel has a hex on this show.
She does.
Oh
That's
my
what I
God.
mean. I'm literally like, okay, how did Nicole do this? Like, Danielle was
Nicole
gonna
Franzel.
spill tea, and then as soon as that happened,
Every time she cries, she puts out a hex on other women.
okay.
Okay. I'm gonna write to it. So we're in New York, and it's right after my season, and Nicole is like drunk, and she's like hugging me. She's like, Danielle, I just want you to know that I fucking hate the ball smashers. Fuck them. I love you so much. I hate them. Morgan didn't even deserve to win. Jason should have won. I fucking hate all of them. I hate them all. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, you can go. Let's go hang out.
No way.
Like, so for me, I was like, wait, no one likes Nicole? Because I was because the whole premiere party, she was like, hanging out with me, like, and telling me the whole time, like, I don't fucking like Morgan. I don't like the girls. I'm so happy they're not here. I'm so. And so, like,
Oh, now we can't hear her.
be like, oh my.
I'm glad that she acknowledged that she didn't like the ball smashers.
But also that means she also didn't like the all girls alliance.
Oh, I'm not hearing it.
Oh no.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
What were you saying? I missed it.
Oh.
I can hear you now. Yeah.
I'm saying that it's pretty cool that she didn't like the ball smashers because they suck.
Oh, I can't hear.
Yeah.
I can't really hear, guys. I'm so sad. I don't know what's wrong with my Wi-Fi. Hold on. Let me tell Janae to get off the Wi-Fi.
Get off.
It's okay. We're hitting the 2-hour mark, guys. We should
Yeah.
wrap up.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. Even though she doesn't like the ball smashers, also we're the only all girls alliance too. So it makes sense why she
I don't
didn't
know
like
what's
that.
happening with my connection, guys.
Oh, it's better now, though.
You're better
Sorry.
now.
Okay, good. Okay, so what were you guys? I missed whatever.
I was saying, we said that it was good to know that she didn't like them, but also they were the only all girls alliance, and if she didn't like them, so of course she doesn't like them.
I never thought of it like that. Oh my gosh, of course.
Okay,
Oh.
but like also when we first announced this and we first announced our name, thank you, Rob. Shout out to Rob. He came up with our name. But like we were talking about it because we were talking about like all girls alliances, and Amanda's like the only one that's ever really worked out is the ball smashers, and we don't really like them. So.
I know. I will give them that. They did work really well together. That I'm proud of. I'll say that.
Right.
But
like,
Do you know what we called them on Twitter? Do you know what we called them on Twitter?
was it like the plastics or something, or what was it? Yeah.
We called them the
We
plastics.
called them that, and that we used to call them that in the house too.
Yeah.
We hated them.
We
Oh,
called
we
them
didn't like them so
plastics
much.
because they were just mean girls.
they
They
were.
were mean. Some of them didn't.
We
shower.
would be so mad at America. Wait, they didn't shower?
Oh, Alex didn't shower.
Alex did not shower.
There was a Twitter that literally kept track of how many days she didn't shower.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's very good.
Everyone says she smells.
That was like, I was like, listen, I'm showering every day, sometimes twice a day. I'm brushing my teeth 7 times. I'm washing my hands 3 times after I go to the
Because
bathroom.
you just don't
Y'all
want
not
it.
saying anything about me. You're not saying anything.
No.
Nothing. Y'all not about to catch me doing anything except for like you guys. Okay, I've only talked about this with like my friends and my family. I always send them the link because I think it's the craziest freaking thing. You guys, someone made a compilation of all the times I tooted in the Big Brother house, and they put it on Pornhub. You guys, I'm not even joking you. There's a whole 5-minute compilation of me farting on Pornhub. I'm so serious. I'm like laying in the bed with Jason, and Jason's like, Danielle, and I'm like, it's air. Yeah, it's literally up. I'm just like, and someone's like, do you have any more of this content? I'm like, no, there's no more. There's no more of this content.
Are you at least getting
No.
paid for this?
No, thank God, no. Like, no, I don't know if people have watched it, but I have the link saved in my own. I was like, hey guys, guess what? Fun fact.
Where are your royalties on this?
Fun fact. I know. I'm like, I'm trying to get paid off. I'm gonna be on here. Can I
You
get
better
paid?
go
Maybe
on
I'll just like.
OnlyFans and start
I know.
farming.
I'm about to take that video and put it on OnlyFans and be like, run me my money.
Literally
Not even OnlyFans anymore. It's only farts. That's it.
Literally, that's about to be my pay.
There's actually
I know there's a fetish out there, and I know you don't got a lot of content. Come on over. Like what? I just can't believe that someone really did that. Like some people would tell me like it's on YouTube, Danielle, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. I don't care. Like I was in a house. I lived there for over a month. Like, of course, you guys heard me fart, whatever. But then when I saw it on Pornhub, I was like, what the heck? Like, and it's hard to find. Thank God, you can't just Google my name and find it. Thank goodness. But like, it's there. It's there. And if you dig deep enough, you'll find it. Thank goodness, like Janae didn't Google my name ahead of time and was like, oh no, girl. Not for me.
I'm dead. I cannot believe this is amazing.
Yeah.
You definitely spilled some tea with us. That is for sure.
Gosh. I cannot even believe that someone did. But yeah.
When
so
you
I'm
started
sad.
talking about Nicole, I thought you were going to start talking about Victor, and I was just like, please tell me everything. Oh, you do have something, don't you? You have something. Look at her face.
Look, I know you want to say it.
This is a
You
safe
guys,
space.
I cannot. But I'll let you guys know until I'll DM you.
Okay. We won't say.
Oh,
We won't spill. We'll put it in our girl
We're
line.
about to add her
Yes.
to the team chat.
this is gonna be that tea where it gets leaked, y'all.
No.
The Big Brother moment.
No. That's amazing.
I have my suspicions, I will say, but
I mean, people have been saying some things. They're saying like he's finally eating real food.
seasoning his chicken.
I
People
just
are
miss
asking him
old
to
Victor.
Oh my
I
god.
just miss old
hair back.
Victor, like the long hair.
Yeah.
You know, the Victor that we all fell in love with. Like, bro, Nicole, why did you strip him of everything?
You see what they were talking
You
about?
moved him out of New Orleans. You moved him to Michigan. You like made him cut his hair. You made him a police officer. Like,
It was
oh.
all you. You did the whole thing.
Wait, but did you see what they were doing? Those questions, and they asked like, "Who's the most attractive person?" And Devon said Victor, and then Danny said, "New Victor, old Victor." And she was like, "Old Victor." And Nicole was just like, "Hey, now I'm gonna go cry about it later."
Wait, is this real? I didn't see that.
That is so great. Oh my gosh.
Not
I'm so
really
glad
for
you said
old.
that. That is so great. Or how about when Dave had to catch herself from calling Case her daddy? You guys catch that? She's like, "Hey, Dad." I'm like, ran away. No. She was about to say, "Hey, Daddy." Like, Neely, I know exactly what she was about to say. I was like, "Oh, girl, run away. Run away." She's like, "Oh my gosh."
That's amazing.
But it's like, it's okay, baby. We're all thinking the same thing.
Yes.
We're all thinking the same thing.
That's
like all the thirst tweets.
That's part of why I love Devon in this season so much, because she's literally just like the incarnation of BB Twitter in the house. Like we picked and put her in there. Like
She is, and she's like, "This is who they want us to work with. This is what they want. This is what they want to see." And I'm like, you know. So why are you talking to Cody? That's what I was like.
Exactly.
If you know, then why are you talking to Cody?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that Victor shaved off his beard today? His like full facial.
I saw that you like put that in the comments, and I got sad. That's bringing me like PTSD, because you guys remember when Shane shaved his beard?
I remember. It changed everything.
It changed everything about him.
You guys, it was too late for me. It was too late. I was ready to walk away on everything that I love.
You ever see shit?
On everything that I love. Do you guys? My face when he turned the corner, when we saw each other for the first time, I was like, "Oh!"
That's what she looked
And then I
like.
walked away. What? I was a horrible person. That was my response to him. "Oh!" And then I walked away. I'm so torn. I was just like, why did you pick today of the swimsuit pics to shave your face? I was so mad. I was so mad. And then you know what else he did without telling me?
What?
Cut his hair. He sent me a picture before finale night. And I was like, why are we together?
It ruined.
You know what? It was all in the hair. I'm telling you guys, the second the haircut, I was like,
bye, cut out. We saw it happening. We saw it.
And that,
she's frozen on that face.
it was so bad when I was out there.
Frozen on this like.
I'll come on and spill all my Shane tea another night.
Okay.
I'm in.
Okay.
And it's really not even Shane tea. It's more like Shane's mom tea.
Ooh.
Wait,
have you ever seen Schitt's Creek?
Have seen what?
Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's literally a whole entire episode about that. Like the guy has like long hair, facial hair, and he shaved his beard, and she was just like, "Oh, okay, we're not dating anymore."
It's a whole thing.
My husband.
What if I just showed up and I shaved my eyebrows? What?
Yeah.
Like
That's
just
weird.
ripped all my eyelashes out. What are you gonna say to me then? Like I don't. What if I started growing facial hair just for fun? What would you say then? Communicate these things with me before you just make a huge life decision like that.
That's cute.
Someone
It
says,
was so
why Sadie's like, why are we together, sis? Because you're gay.
You guys, you guys have, I can't even, you guys don't even understand. You guys don't even understand. Okay, I'm gonna come on another day and we'll talk all things that. Because oh my god, you guys don't even know. And I've literally never talked about it. I've always just been like, no, I'm not going to. But you know what? Screw it. He's good. I'm good. We know it's all love. Here we go. It's time. Let's get on the. I remember when we broke up. I remember when him and I broke up. And, like, I was in a relationship and he was in a relationship. And, like, Morgan and Monty got on X on the beach. He was so mad. He called me. He was like, Danielle, do you see this shit? Do you see this? And I'm like, what? He's like, Monty and Alex are on X on the beach. They aren't even X's. We should be on that. We need to be on X on the beach. And I was like, Shane, you're in a happy relationship. I'm in a happy relationship. We have zero business being on that show, my guy. I love you, but it's a no.
Yeah,
it's a no. But he was so mad that Monty and Morgan were on, and not him and I. And I was just like, bro, no.
That's so
That
funny.
is hilarious.
He called me so mad. I was like, and what would your girlfriend say? Because mine would come at, like, it's not going to happen. She'd show up and out of the water. Like, I'm not an ex, but let's go. We can tussle. So, I don't know about your girlfriend, but it's not going to fly with mine. So.
That's amazing.
Oh my god. He hasn't, like, done it. Like, why did he want to be on another show? He's not on social media or anything. So, like,
yeah, he was so weird. Like, he wanted to be on a show, but then, like, he wanted us to live this, like, small town. Like, I always called it a snow globe life. Like, he wanted me to be this, like, small town girl who, like, just was done with the show and wanted to, like, be at home and, like, and just be this quiet. And I was just like, did you forget where you met me? You met me on a reality TV show. Like, why did you think that I was going to be anything less? Like, I'm moving to this small town because I love you, not because I want to be here. And so, like, it was, like, hard. That was hard. Like, he wanted that small town, like, wife, marriage, kids. He wanted all of that. And so I think that's why he didn't want to be on another show, or, like, why he's so distant from social media, because he's just, like, linked to Big Brother, and he just wants to, like, not be a part of it. He just, like, wants to live, like, his life, I guess, which is, like, weird because he wanted to be on X on the beach. So I'm like, what do you really want? But again, tea for another time. Shane, tea for another time. Because
oh my god,
for another time.
Yeah.
Get you on the books, girl. Let's get you on. We need that ASAP.
Haven bye.
Yeah. I just had to show this for our buddy Ben.
Shout out to Ben. But yeah, so that'll have to be another night. But you guys, oh my goodness.
Yes.
And like the thing was, I never, ever, ever talk BB OTT when it comes to like him and things post, because I always feel like, oh, it's disrespectful to like talk about my past relationship because I'm in a new relationship. But at the same time, people want to know what happened. They were invested into it, and like they want answers. And I'm like, I'm holding all of this in, and like, for what? Let's laugh together. The time, like, it's so far gone.
This is the place.
Laugh and joke at this shit together. Cause like, what? Please. When I tell you guys about Maureen, oh my goodness, it's just gonna make Jason's like little story. Remember whenever Shane was like, wait, my mom's name's Maureen. He's like, I was fucking all the Marines. That part, it just makes that story so much better. Oh my gosh, that was such a great night on the show. That was so great.
Oh my god.
Shane was so sad because we thought Jason was saying that he was fucking a bunch of people named with his mom's name. It was so great. Poor Shane.
That's
Poor
amazing.
My god.
Okay. So before we wrap up, we'll make this one quick, but I just want to do this with you because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. You're a huge Harry Potter fan. Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna sort the house guests. Okay, so let's start. Do we want to start with guys or girls?
You pick. Guys,
Okay.
let's get the guys out of the way.
All right, David.
Don't care about them.
David, he's the guy who cleans up. He doesn't get to go in a house.
He's a house elf. David's a house elf.
Hi, David. Anyway.
He's not Dobby. He's creature.
Sorted.
He's creature.
Yeah, he's not Dobby. We're not gonna give him that much respect.
No, he's not.
He gets to be Dobby. No, he is Dobby.
Oh
Trying to be sad, trying to fit in and be nice. No, he's Dobby.
Brittany said David is a squib.
I feel like he's Ravenclaw.
I feel like in actuality, yes, you're probably correct, but David's a squib.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god.
Okay, Cody.
What do you guys think?
I'm thinking Gryffindor.
I don't think so. He's not brave. He's not brave at all.
Really?
He's such a beta.
He's a beta.
Yeah, I put him in.
I think he's a beta, but I don't necessarily that makes him not a Gryffindor because Ron's not like an alpha and he's a Gryffindor. So I feel
true.
like what he showed his first season that he is loyal even if it means he's gonna lose all the money. So maybe
That's
for that
very
a
true.
Gryffindor.
You're right. Okay, so Amanda, you're right. So and that's something that I have to try and think about because the sorting hat places you in what you value, not necessarily what you are. So so he's for sure a Gryffindor. Okay, Kevin.
Oh, baby. Hufflepuff.
Yeah, he's a Hufflepuff for sure.
For sure.
I love Hufflepuff, so...
Yes.
Wait, what are you?
Yes.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you?
I've never taken it. I've never been sorted. I'm scared. I'm
never
really anxious about it.
Oh my. Okay.
Because you know that like I'm such a I don't know. I'm such the type of person where I'm like, whatever Harry is, that's what I want. Whatever Hermione is, that's what I want. So I'm like, I want to be Gryffindor. So I'm so scared that I'm not gonna be. That I'm not taking it. I'm just gonna tell her.
Okay.
Gryffindor, though. Everything about your personality.
I feel like I am. So I just tell people that, but I actually haven't been sorted before. Like I haven't done the little on the thing on Vine. I haven't done it.
Next
Wait,
stream.
Andrew, what are you?
I'm a Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw. I'm also a Ravenclaw. What are you, Asha? You don't know?
I never took it either.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the next stream that we're on,
have
we're gonna have to do the sorting quiz with both
Yeah,
Danny
that'll
and
be so
Asha.
fun.
Yes.
Yes. That'll be so much fun.
Yes. Okay.
Loki's Slytherin.
So Tyler.
Slytherin, for sure.
Slytherin.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Slytherin. He split. How many final twos he has?
I don't
Snake.
think
He's
so. I
Slytherin
think he's a
all in it.
Hufflepuff. I think he's a Hufflepuff because he's not making all of those final twos because he's cunning or devious. He's making those final twos because
I
he
don't know,
wants
and
to
the way
have
he was
friends.
manipulative his first season, the way he manipulated everyone and had the ability to do that,
I
and
feel like that was an
the
accident.
way how he did things with Bailey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
I might side with Slytherin on that one for him.
Memphis.
Who?
I don't know him enough to even give him something.
I don't
he
think.
would
I feel like
fall under Gryffindor, unfortunately.
I'm gonna have to give him Griffith exactly because of his loyal. He is a
Yeah.
loyal. Like loyalty is really big to him.
for sure.
So I'll give him that.
Okay, Enzo.
Gryffindor. That man is loyal to Gryffindor.
Yeah.
100%.
I would put him like Gryffindor or even Hufflepuff because he is like he values friendship. Like he wants to be liked.
He does.
He's
People
very he's
friends
kind of
with.
an aloof person
I do
and
see
he's
that.
just, Casey.
I do see that. So maybe more of that.
Yeah.
Gryffindor.
I put him in Ravenclaw
Oh yeah. See now I'm like, but it's
because
he's
it's what
but it's like he's intellectual and he's smart.
Yeah.
But does he value that over like what does he value more? Do you think? Loyalty
know.
or strategy?
I see, and that's the thing is, I think that in his like for himself, he values strategy, but in other people, he values loyalty, right? So like,
Okay.
kind
Mhm.
of both, right?
I could see that. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Ian.
Ravenclaw?
Ravenclaw, for sure.
For sure.
Yes.
Okay, so girls, Christmas.
Slytherin?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Slytherin. I feel like
Gryffindor.
I could see her be. I don't know if she's really had to be tested. Like her loyalty's been tested enough for me to see that that's what she values.
Mm-hmm.
Because she would. Oh, I'm cutting out again.
I think she's a muggle, personally.
She's a muggle.
Because it's getting dark.
Uh-oh. Are we losing her again?
Oh, there she is.
Oh, she turned.
she
away.
turned away.
I'm back. Yay! Okay.
Yep.
Someone made a good point. She was very loyal to Paul.
Yes.
Blind loyalty.
Yeah. She was wanting Paul and Josh there because she probably thought they
Hold
were
on. It's
actually
coming.
there.
Yep.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, you're good. You're good now.
You're good. You're good.
All right, who's not?
Okay, so Nicole
Oh, yeah, I'm
Anthony.
back. Okay, yeah.
Nicole Anthony. Nope.
Oh, she's gone.
Uh-oh, shit.
She's like, okay, I'm back, and then leave.
immediately.
Every time I hear Nicole, I want to leave too. So that's very on brand for me. And
Sorry,
how-
guys. They kicked me out this time. They said, you're for sure don't have enough internet connection. You gotta go.
Oh no. I think Nicole is the next one.
Okay, Nicole Anthony, probably Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Because she really loves, like, that's friendship's really big to her. I mean, I see that in the way that, wow. I can't even having a brain fart right now.
Kevin, Ian.
No. Well, yes, that, but I'm saying more so like how her buddy on the outside is interacting with
Oh,
people, like
Eric.
how it's so important.
Eric.
Eric, there you go.
Yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't think. I wanted to say Rob, but I knew that was wrong, and I was like, I'm not gonna say it wrong.
No,
because
Rob's our BB Twitter guy. Yeah. He's
Yeah.
us.
Yes. I was like, I know that's not right. I was like, I'm not gonna say it because I know it's wrong, but what is it? Okay, so yes,
Yeah.
I think that she really values friendship.
Yeah, I do too. I think so too. Danny.
Slytherin.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no dispute there.
I mean, she's Evil Dick's daughter. I don't expect her to be anywhere else other than
Yes.
Slytherin. Like, rightfully so. You have had
100%.
bits in Slytherin.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Bailey.
Gryffindor.
I
Or
agree with that.
I was gonna say Hufflepuff.
I would say Gryffindor. I jumped Gryffindor, but I think Hufflepuff. She
Yeah.
really likes friendship, but she's really,
He's like a mix.
she's a tough. I feel like she really is a genuine mix of the two.
Yeah. See, I say Gryffindor because she's so quick to like look at how she defends Swaggy. Look at how she sticks up for him. Like she is so loyal and she is so like she will talk to
Even if it
her-
costs herself something.
everything.
So, yeah,
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Gryffindor, 100%.
Okay, we can go.
Nicole Franzel.
It's an obvious one. No, you're gonna say that
I mean,
she's so nice.
I'm gonna put her with where I know, but I just don't even want to sort her.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we
I
don't have
want
to
put her
say
in
it.
the same house as Danny, but
We
you
don't
can
have
go.
to say it.
You
Well,
know
there-
she's the
But that's the thing is there are good Slytherins and there are bad Slytherins. She's the
That is
Death
true.
Eater.
She just so happens
That's true. a literal one.
Yeah.
She's a snake. They call her Snake Cole.
Snake hole, rat hole, snake
Nicole
hole.
Rackle, anything but her real name. So
Yes.
it's fine.
Ooh, that's a good one, Brittany. Put up Brittany's tweet. That's a good comment, whatever. How do you do that? Yes.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, she is. There you go.
Absolutely.
Spot on.
Yes.
Good.
Okay, so Janelle.
Gryffindor, I'd say.
Gryffindor.
Yeah, I think so too.
I was going to say
Oh yeah,
Slytherin, too.
that girl's loyal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Devon.
She's a Dementor. Stop. Davon is Ravenclaw, I think.
I think so too.
I would say Ravenclaw.
She's definitely Ravenclaw.
I don't know.
Okay, so
But
my first
yeah.
my first thought was Ravenclaw, and then now I'm thinking Slytherin, because she's so cunning. Because like she is so perceptive. She's gonna look out for herself. Like, and that's the thing, is that like in, you know, the author of the series, you know, painted Slytherins as bad, but like really when it comes down to it and their characteristics, like I really think she matches up. Like I think she's Slytherin.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not like you said, there's good and there's bad. Like, not every Slytherin is Draco Malfoy. You know, like, that's who we get to see. We get to see the fact that, like, so that's not them. So I agree. She could be that, because there's no, like, she was a poker dealer, you know, like, she's a single mom. So I could see her being cunning and being sly and being able to, like, look out for herself and do what she needs to do. Like, so I see it, but it's like more like a Danny Slytherin.
Yes, absolutely.
Not like a Nicole Slytherin.
Yep, 100%. 100%. She's not a Death Eater. Keisha.
See, everyone's from Ravenclaw, guys. She's probably a Hufflepuff.
I think so too.
Who? What did you guys say?
I had to take my headphones out. What was that?
Keisha.
Keisha.
Oh.
I think Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
I think Hufflepuff too.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
She's like a really sweet soul, and like on her season on 10, like when she has very much of like her reaction to things is like she's upset because she's hurt, so she like she lashes out. And what does this say? This reminds me of when Danny was trashing Shelby. You guys were talking about Harry Potter, and she said she never read the books.
Wait, what happened? I'm sorry, I'm cutting out again.
When you and Shelby were talking about Harry Potter, because she said she was a big Harry Potter fan, and she said that she never read the books.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, Trey's reading the books. I mean, he's not reading them. I'm reading them to him.
Yeah, that's what me and my daughter are doing too. We got the illustrated versions. Did you?
Yes, those.
Yes,
they're so great. He loves it.
Yes.
Yep, they're so great.
Yep.
And I just want them for myself. But I made him a rule, like we can't get the next one until we finish this one. But he's like so slow, and I'm like, you need to ask me to read it. Like if you want to read, like ask me. Like, hey, let's read Harry Potter. So I want it to be something that he enjoys. I'm just like, I'm reading this to you.
Yes, that's how I am too.
So and like, we're still on book 1. We're almost done. Too. I'm like, come on, kid, I want to get the other ones. They're so pretty. Like, let's go.
We seriously are. We're seriously at like, yeah, we're almost at the end of book 1. That's so crazy. Because we do a chapter a night, but only when she asks. So like she gets to pick her story at the end, like at bedtime, you know. And so like if she picks Harry Potter, then we read a chapter. Yeah. And also another thing that I've been doing is, because I'm not super like I can read, but like I hate reading aloud. Like I'm not good at the voices and everything like that. So we sometimes will listen to Jim Dale read as we follow along in the book. Like on the audio
them on Audible,
which is so fun because I love Jim Dale. Like, and I have all of those.
I love that idea. That's so great because after you watch the movies, it's hard to then like read the book and not try and sound like
Emma
the
Watson's voice.
And I'm like, I'm not reading this right. This is not how Hagrid's talking to Harry right now, and I'm taking away the like authenticity of the book, I feel like.
Yes. And so we'll just listen together. I'll put my phone on and I'll put Audible on and we'll listen to Jim Dale read it and we'll just follow along.
I love that. Oh my goodness.
I read them when I was younger, but I think about like 3 or 4 years ago, I listened to every single one of them on Audible, and it was just like, it was such a different experience than like watching the movies or reading it by myself, like reading it in my head. It's totally different. You know what I mean? It's like hearing him do like the different voices. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Yeah,
I love that. I'm really good at that. The only
thing I didn't like is the way he says Hermione's voice. That's the only one I don't like.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's not good.
I love when he says Hermione, but my favorite. So now that we're talking about Harry Potter. My favorite Harry Potter podcast is Swish and Flick, and so they go through and they listen to, so like they'll read a chapter and then that whole episode is dissecting that chapter. And then, so like each
cool.
episode is a chapter. It's so great. Like, I absolutely adore them.
That is so cool. I'm gonna have to look that up.
They're on like book 5, I think, now. But yeah, it's super cool. But okay, well, that was all of our house guests. So the last one that we need to sort is we need to sort Julie. Julie.
How do I log out? Okay, bye. Y'all hear something? Anyway.
I don't really know.
That's amazing.
Oh my god.
Somebody said Umbridge. Oh no.
I mean, Julie Chin Moonbez says everything you need to know. Sorry.
That's fair. That's super fair.
I'm sorry, but I don't care what vows we said. My vows did not say anything about you.
Of course, every time she wants to say something.
So, yeah, it's Julie Chin. Sorry.
Right.
Horrible.
You can take your last name and you can go and we can, like, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't
And
understand.
it's like she loves doing it. She's like, Julie Chin Moon. It's like,
Julie Chin, like, this is me. Like, you're proud. Be proud. Girl.
Yeah.
Twitter handle?
you need to know about her. The fact that
What's her Twitter handle? Follow her on Twitter.
no big deal.
She changed it to JC Moonbez. Yeah, she literally
Did you
changed
remind
her
her that
Twitter.
she's married to a piece of shit? Like, we know, Julie, you told us that.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell the
Wait,
whole
so
world.
That's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for her.
I'm sad
so
for her.
someone on BB Twitter took her at Julie Chen.
Yeah,
handle.
I saw that.
Oh my gosh, that's so great.
I mean,
It's like
Of course
within
they
the
did.
second.
Of course
opportunity.
they did.
But, okay, well, do you guys have anything else to wrap up the night? Danielle, do you have anything else to talk about for us?
I just want to say that I had so much fun with you guys. I always get so nervous because I am an introvert. I hate like talking. I always get so nervous, but you guys made it feel so comfortable. Like I was just hanging out with my girls, drinking some wine, talking about our favorite show. So thank you guys so much for having me.
Yes,
Really
you can
appreciate
seriously come on anytime. And that's
Literally come whenever you want.
Yes, and that's what we do is we just want to have like an open actual conversation. Like we don't want it to be like an interview or like something, super like high pressure. Like let's just talk. Let's just hang out.
Yeah,
So-
I loved it. I had so much fun, guys. Really, thank you so much for having me. I was a blast.
Thank you for coming. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna put this up here real quick. So I put this here. I also tweeted it on our Twitter. Go to Garden Level Candles on Etsy, and you can use All Girls Alliance to get 15% off. And that helps us out and with any equipment that we need or anything like that. And I have some of the candles. I'll get them set up back here, and I'll send some of the girls some too. But they're amazing. They smell so good. They smell better, way better than anything that we burn in like our Scentsy thing or anything like that. So do that, and we'll see you guys on Sunday night. With who's next?
Monday night? Monday night.
Who's our next?
Monday.
Monday night. That's
Krista.
right. Yes, Krista from The Amazing Race. Yes, so we'll be
Oh,
back
fun!
with Krista.
I
Yeah.
love Krista. Yay!
So this will be super
I'm
fun.
excited to talk about her.
Yes, I am too. But all right, guys, good night, and thank you so much for
Bye,
tuning
guys.
in.
Thank you so much for
Bye.
having me.